YouTube, what's up? And welcome back to part 18 in the Pokémon Emerald Rogue 2.0 playthrough. Today, we're going to be jumping back in there for our second attempt at trying to clear a run with Z moves enabled as the gimmick. Now, last time, I'll go ahead and pull up the trainer card real quick. We made it halfway through the Elite Four. However, that stream was like over a month ago, so I don't really remember exactly what happened, but it's kind of cool to pull these up after you come out of every run because it'll show you kind of the order of how the gym leaders showed up. And also, you know, the types of all of them as well, because keep in mind that now that we have cleared that initial run, at this point that was a while back, but now we have rainbow mode enabled, just to reiterate that again for anybody that might have missed it, which means that any gym leader and any Elite Four member from any region can show up at any time. That was a lot of any's in one sentence, but to tack onto that and make it a new world record, also any rival or any of the evil teams from all the Pokemon games can show up as well. So that's the reason why I love Emerald Rogue so much, is because you can do hundreds and hundreds of runs and you're never going to have the same experience twice, right? Different Pokemon are going to show up, different gym leaders, and it makes each and every run unique and therefore memorable because they all stand out from the different runs. So in addition to that, we did, at the end of last stream, we did purchase the ability to surf now from the clown over in the park. He also hooked us up with the Hisui and Zorua, which not really going to utilize that feature, but surfing is really, really cool, and it'll give us additional encounters, albeit there's only like 2 encounters and they're kind of locked the whole run, so it's different from how Pokemon spawn on the various routes, where those mons are always changing, but the surf mons are going to be the same throughout. But if our 2 surfing encounters, if at least one of them is good, that's really going to go a long way, because we can catch that same Pokemon over and over again, assuming it gets KO'd, but we'll try to do a better job today and not let mons get KO'd, and see if we can kind of carry some of the same mons throughout the run. So let's go ahead and jump back in here. Again, we have the shiny Frigibacks as the starter here, but we're going to go ahead and use a randomized starter again just to have a little fun. But and let me tell you, chat, we need to have fun. For anybody watching this in the future on YouTube, we just got done recording almost a 4-hour sesh of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, where we're trying to recruit all 386 Pokemon in that game. And we just went for 4 hours and only recruited 2 Pokemon. So it was a very, very rough sesh. You'll have to go back and watch that. If you know what Mystery Dungeon is, go back and watch. There were some funny moments in there, but really, really rough sesh overall. But we're looking to turn that around. We might have just turned it around right here with Grookey as a potential starter mon. Interesting choice. We'll go ahead and showcase the sprites on all 3, but I could work with that. No. No, thank you. Look, if my boy T-Pair is still here in the chat, gonna get excited over a bug-type Pokemon, but bruh, no. Stop. And Geodude? Ooh. That's tough because it's the dude, but Grookey kind of nice though, right? I liked it. This was the original mon that my first ever playthrough of Sword and Shield when it first came out. This has a special place in my heart. Even though I grew to like Cinderace better, this was my first ever starter in Sword and Shield. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, no, it is. Ain't no way we're rolling with Snom, bro. No shot. By the way, no, we're not gonna nickname it. We can nickname it at any time if somebody comes up with a good nickname, but
Carrot update didn't add Zarmegas though, but there's a new one, dude.
Really? That's pretty intense. Apparently, word on the street is there's actually a new update for this game, which, based on when PokeAbby stepped away from this project, we all kind of never thought there would be an update for this game. Interesting. Might have to check it out, because again, this is my favorite Pokemon game of all time, actually. By the way, we will be going to catching contests, so that's where all the shy spawns appear. I just need to download Grookey's sprite and swap it for the Frigibacks up there. And I've never seen Grookey in this game before, so I don't have the sprite. And this will take a sec to download it. Interesting. Well, you know, we'll have to check that out in the future. But apparently, you know, potentially a new update for Rogue. So we'll have to see. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, because I really want to go to catching contests, we have to go through the typical route first, which more often than not is an L, but you never know. I don't know why Grookey has such a big sprite, but I'm kind of here for it, man. That looks cool. Alright, what do we got on the first route? Ain't no way they're throwing Billies at me, right? Who uses Billy, bro? This guy's not even good. But I guess we'll do it. You know? Maybe. Yeah, the fire red leaf green. This is the route, like the first route going from Zogo. I feel like you probably encountered this in Scarlet, and you're like, "What am I looking at right now?" In your playthrough of Scarlet, and they got the Shonky Boy too. And our last encounter was Badoo. I saw that as well. You know, 3 Pokemon that we can kind of cook with in the early game, but you know, probably not going to use them the whole way through. Let's keep it a buck. We might as well catch all 3 of them. A little variety never hurt nobody. And then we'll go from there. But dude, this Grookey sprite is actually hilarious. That it's so gigantic. Okay. Pretty sure I have the Badoo. I actually don't. I thought we used Badoo before in this. Hold on, let me get to a safe spot so we don't get too many encounters here. But also potential thumbnail spot. Okay, hold on. Lechonk I know we've used before. So we can put that up here. Now I'm gonna have to go download Billy and Badoo. Oh, Badoo is spelled... Okay, maybe I do have it. I thought it was B-E. But it's B-U. Aha, okay. I didn't know how to spell Badoo. Of course, these Pokemon can still walk over here. Squawkabilly, but I want the green one shows by default. Alright, let's go ahead and beat up a Pokemon to get everybody level cap. I'll try to find the blue version. It comes with branch poke. Nice. Let's poke it with a branch. Squawkabilly Blue. We gonna call it Blue Billy. That's what I'll name the file. Okay. Now, the reason why this game is so fun to play too is especially because of the streamlines in terms of the level up. So each gym. Oh, by the way, I need to check my starting items. I might have an amulet coin on me. I do. Okay. Let's do that. This game is all about maximizing your cash flow. It really comes in handy. And especially if you pull like the trainers early on that have a lot of money. Like the rich boys and the beauties. I think they give a lot of cash. Blue Billy, let me add this real quick. Oh. I don't know if I said it in the intro, but we're doing double battles today. I might have forgot that. But it is a little OP at the beginning of the game because your opponents only have 1 Mon, so it's pretty funny. They're going to be free wins, but trust me, it gets harder. So the streamlines of the levels, right? So every gym leader, the level cap gets increased by 10. So 15 is the cap for the first gym, and then 25, 35, 45. But to reach each of those, like to grow 10 levels in between each gym leader, only takes 3 battles. So you can beat up 3 wild Pokemon real quick, and you're right at the next level cap. In addition to that, there's also a Chansey trainer right before each gym leader that'll just take you all the way there to the level cap. So you can really, and there is, I would say you can really speedrun this game. There is also a challenge built into the game that requires you to speedrun. And someday I will go for that, but that's going to be really hard for me because you have to win a run in 2.5 hours or less. And you guys know how much I talk. It's going to be kind of hard for your boy to win that quickly, but I'll try. Let's go grab the berries up here. We're going to fight the rest of the nerds on the route. I see this guy over here lurking. And then we'll move on, man. Let me get caught up on chat here. We don't even pay attention to this battle. Something in a Discord DM, okay. I do actually have my phone with me. I can check that. What else we got? Yeah, double battles. I might have forgot to say that in the intro. I do remember I said this is our second attempt with Z moves, but the last stream we did of this with Z moves was in singles. So I just wanted to switch it up, bring a little extra juice to the show today, and we're gonna be going with doubles. Doubles is fun, man. I'm just not very good at doubles. I'm way better at singles. Okay, let's initiate this other battle, and then I'll read your thing, Jazz. Oh wow! So it was actually Pokey Abby that I would have figured maybe oh it's a pooper. It's a pooper, chat. Paldean Wooper. I was not expecting to see that when it said Wooper was coming out. Really? Interesting. So hopefully, I'm going to have to make a backup save in my save file so I don't screw it up, but we will have to figure out how to port this save file over to the new update. Now, for most people, that's very easy to do, but for me, yeah, let me tell you. That's fire. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Let me just make sure everything's good here in OBS. Alright, what kind of contest? I didn't even see what he... Oh, he says now. No, I missed the typing. Do you guys know what he said? Well, we're gonna find out, but... This is where you find, like, the crazy powerful Pokemon, the Paradox Mons and stuff. And it's like, we're about to fight the first gym, you know what I mean? Oh, it's a dark... Okay, it's dark types. If we can find a fully evolved dark type Mon, oh, we're gonna cook. Although... So, how this works is you get 3 Pokeballs and they all have 100% catch rate. So we might as well catch something. I do like this Mon as well, but... For not knowing how to do it either. What, like merge save files, Nikki, or what you talking about? Let me see who else... Let me see who else spawns. Wait a minute. Juggy? Bro, we had Juggy before when we cooked with that guy. Ooh. I do love Haunch, though. Haunch is clean. Oh, merge save files? Okay, okay. Yeah, level 6 Haunch is crazy. Because, yeah, level cap's 15. I mean, it's going to be the same thing for Juggy. Bro. Let's catch the Haunch. And if the IVs are Dookie, which we didn't check any IVs or Natures, but Nature Mints exist, so that doesn't really matter. See ya, Sandal. By the way, if you guys want to nickname these mons for today's run, just type stuff in chat whenever, because we can change it on the fly. Super luck, lax nature is bad, but 20 attack. That's all that really matters for Haunch. That's not bad. Juggy's tempting, but again, so if we sit here too long, the mons despawn, and they just keep re-rolling. We have one more Pokeball. That's it. But you see, like, getting a Mon is broken. Is the reason I paused the game is they don't despawn, but... Yeah, Moxie's like Sucker Punch would have went crazy. I think we... Oh, they're both here. Do we go Roaring Moon? Because last time we went Juggulus, that thing absolutely dominated the game. But having Moon... I know, Juggy's fire, but we did already use that before. I think we go Moon. I think we go Moon. With our last Pokeball. Inkay? No. Yeah, we go Moon, This guy's an absolute monster. Okay. Okay. Do I have the... I do. I think I seen Moon long time ago, but... Maybe we didn't go that far with Moon. I remember we went crazy with Juggy. Oh, now they give me the Pawniard. Well, we're out of balls, so I don't even want to see what else spawns, but... Winning the contest, by the way, doesn't matter. You win by getting the best Pokemon. We were... The prize, like the 10,000, was the Mon with the highest defense. Who cares, bro? About Spiritomb. We got a freaking Roaring Moon, okay? We're good, we're good. Just for fun, let's check it out. Modest. You know? Okay, that's fine for now. Now that everyone's at level cap, we do also go to do the thing where you check learn moves, because they're not going to grow levels again. I feel like we're not going to need Growl, even though it hits both in doubles. Ace, early Ace on Billy is actually kind of crazy. No reason for Peck. Covet on the Shonk. Okay. Covet's better than Tackle. We could Twerk to lower defense on both in doubles, so we'll probably keep that. Mudshot for the lulz over, what if it's electric types? We don't need that code, boys. Have I ever won the catching contest? Probably not. Because I always take whoever's the most shiest. I don't really care to win. I have before, like, accidentally, right? If it just so happened the one, like the category would have been highest attack and I catch a King Gambit, like I'll win accidentally. But I'm going after whoever the biggest boss is, which is definitely not Drowsy. Drowsy sucks. What is this lineup? I've never seen a group of like bigger potatoes in my life. There is a 5th encounter here. I didn't want to open up the pause menu to spoil it. Oh, it's Durant. I can see it on the menu. The question mark is Drowsy, I guess, because we never encountered that. Dog. Chat, we need a 6th team member, but I need you guys to pick, man. What am I supposed to do with this lineup? Yeah, that's what I was actually thinking was Mime Jr., but like this is the worst roster I've ever seen in my life. If that was a professional sports team with this lineup, they would never win a game. There's no shot. It's because Abby returned. Durant. Uncrown wants to see Kevin. Wait, Jazz, what does Abby returning have to do with these Pokemon? Because I didn't update the game. I mean, you're probably talking about something else, but... Bro, Durant's so bad, too. We're just out here, like, missing with Hustle. Durant's good in Radical Red. Oh, there's an item here. No, I mean, Durant obviously is the best one offensively, but I'm also kind of running around just hoping a shiny pops up so we can have an excuse to catch that, but we could do Durant. Mr. Mime for doubles would be like the most useful, but I'm in a mood to roll the dice, man. Especially after what we just went through the last 4 hours in Mystery Dungeon. Wait, I need to take out my frustration, pun intended. I'm not even frustrated, it's just that's like the best move in Mystery Dungeon. Alright, we'll do the Durant. Let me add that sprite here in a sec. Now, before we get to the bottom of the route, go ahead and also drop some guesses on who you think the rival might be in this particular run. Because it could be any rival from any of the 9 generations. We can play this, we can guess throughout the run about gym leaders and stuff, but we can only guess once about the rival because it's the same one all the way through. Okay, I don't actually have this sprite either. Durant. Hop? Okay. I see that. Oh, nature and ability? That's a good call because we could always catch other Durants, but I'm not... I usually like to solidify that once we get Pokemon that I like, but... Oh, and Sassy with Swarm? That's actually terrible on both. Yeah, this Durant's horrible. Ooh, 0 speed and 4 attack. We're actually going to get another one. That might be the worst Durant you guys have ever seen in your life. No hustle. Nature that lowers speed, right? With Sassy. Up Spadef, lower speed. And then 4 out of 31 in physical attack and 0 speed. That's actually literally the slowest Durant. It can't get any slower. It's actually not possible. Lowering speed and having a 0 IV. That's crazy. Okay, Durant 2.0. What do we got? Now we have an attack boosting nature in Lonely and Hustle to further boost our physical attack. And a 25 attack IV. We might have just got the MVP. Okay. Is the rival going to be here? It is. It's Shauna. Didn't we already beat Shauna at one point for like a championship run? No way we pulled Shauna again. That's funny. Well. Oh, I didn't level up Roaring Moon. Unfortunately for you, Shauna, you know, we kind of already have a quasi-legendary Pokemon at this point, so you're cooked. But look, chat, we're not going to be rude and disrespectful. We got to be humble, right? Because even though we're going to absolutely rip her team apart right now in this fight, she's going to come back stronger later in this playthrough. I'll tell you that right now. But at this point, Roaring Moon's going to one-shot everything she has, so even with Headbutt, we'll take it over Focus Energy. No, that's what I'm saying. Of course, of course. Beat up on Durant? More useful than Vice Grip, I guess. I'd rather have Sand Attack over Vice Grip. Alright, let's dance, Shauna. Oh, hi! Who might you be? Oh, dude. Dude, eh? I didn't know she was Canadian. Yeah, no, for like that Durant was actually crazy. We could have used beat up on Shauna, but we would have had to, I know, right? That was kind of a wild sentence. We would have had to lead off with it. The Dene and Bagon? Yeah, she's cooked. Keep something in mind, though, chat. One of these two Pokemon is probably her ace, and therefore it's probably going to be on the team for the entire run. The other one she'll probably drop off, but... good thing we have Dragon Breath. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, she might have Immense. She might have Immense later. But we're only playing with Z moves enabled, so there's no chance for a Mega Immense. It might be. But you know what would be kind of funny? Imagine, so in order to win this entire run, Shauna is the final boss of this particular run, so keep that in mind. So how funny would it be, theoretically, it's a long way from this point, but... Why is this Dedenne so bulky, by the way? Imagine if it came down to her Salamence versus our Roaring Moon. That would be kind of a poetic ending, whoever wins. Let's hope it's us. But, okay, we get 10,000 off her, that's good. That's a lot of money right there for the first route, a lot of money. Okay. I'll give it a minute for you guys to get some guesses in, but who is going to be Gym Leader number 1 today? Now, since we have not fought any Gym Leaders yet, it could be any of the 18 types. All 18 types of Pokemon are still on the table at this point. And now that I have Roaring Moon for the lead, I'm going to switch the item on Grookey to the Eviolite and put the Amulet coin on the Moon here. That's obviously a lot better. We might as well make Grookey a little bit bulkier. Yeah, here we go. Here's some guesses. Here's some guesses. Dedenne's too OP for the ace. We do have a loaded dice, but we also have a bug type just for you, buddy. We got Durant. Brock, Claire. Okay, I'm going to say Gen 4. And I'm going to go with Byron. I think we're going to get a Steel-type Gym Leader as the first one. The very classy, the very elegant Bugsy. It's a good guess. Misty, Faulkner. Okay, hell yeah. Alright, that's some good guesses, chat. Time for the big reveal. Could be anybody from anywhere. No shot. No shot, it's actually Misty. No way, bro. Yeah, who are you? Yeah, I'm on to you, bro. Hey, GG's. That's a great pull. And actually a lucky pull for us, and I'll explain why later. But let's absolutely smoke her team. What are we doing with that Wiglet, bro? Ain't no way. Unless she got Ice Beam on... Well, she actually does have poison moves on Tentacool. That's actually the threat. It's got to go. Oh, I don't go for Headbutt when I just go for Bite. It's fine. That was a great pull. Misty was wild. Yeah, right? Dude, this is one of the most fun things about playing Rogue, just guessing like a random ass gym leader. It's okay. You got the Pokeboy in the back. I'm gonna branch poke the Pokeboy. Actually, Razor Leaf hits both. Okay. Jet for like -3 damage is crazy. Okay. It's a formality. We already won this fight. I can hit myself in confusion 12 times, it doesn't matter. So a couple things, or a big reason why this is a, that guy got smoked right there. This is a great pull to get in the first half of the game because of weather. So the second half of the gym leaders, aka number 5 through 8, they will have permanent field effects if it applies to their typing, right? So stuff like weather effects like sandstorm and rain, the snow, the sun, or also terrain effects, right? If there's a Psychic type gym leader, we'll get Psychic terrain to block priority moves and stuff like that. So getting water out of the way first is huge because we don't have to worry about Swift Swim gym leaders later on. Although, electric types also have rain, but that's besides the point. Okay. I got the hiccups. Badge tracker. That is 1 gym badge. There's no way we have a legendary Pokemon. Already? Chat. And a catching contest? And an electric type route that nobody cares about? Alright, we'll go through that one. Bro. A legendary Pokemon after the second gym. Now, granted, these are going to be the shite legendaries. They're not the good ones, and they run away. They flee. But we might actually have quick balls. Oh, we do have quick balls. This is the kind of stuff we need after what just happened in Purity Forest. Now look, chances are we're not going to catch the legendary, but we do have quick balls, and we might get another Paradox Pokemon or fully evolved mon at the catching contest. So let's actually go through a route and see if we can see what our surfing encounters are. Oh yeah, this has water. The end of this route, this is the power plant. Do we get a Cradilly or a Belly Bolt? Bro, I actually got dominated last time by a Belly. I'm not afraid to admit that. In this game, we got dominated by a Belly Bolt before. What is this? Fire Spin? Garbage. Hold on, how do we work this team here? I think Badoo's got to go. I love Magnemite and Passimian? Dude. We got some dogs showing up right now. We gotta get a Magnemite and a Passimian. See you later, Badoo. See you later, Lechonk. You know what I mean? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. We're kind of cooking right now. And we only have 1 badge. Wait, let me check out this Badoo, actually. I love Roserade. Relaxed is horrible. Nah. We have a better grass type with Grookey. We need Magnemite. Great Pokemon. Great Pokemon. I'm also a big fan of Passimian. We might just have the Monkey Squad today. No, I don't know. Let's Razor Leaf it. Now, hold on. I gotta hit it again. This might have a bad catch rate. I need to see if I have Magnemite for Badoo. That's a good pull. Magneton, Magnezone. Nice. I don't even have Magnemite. How is that even possible? Oh, because I used him in Polished Crystal when it was already at... That's why I don't have Magnemite. Lechonk? Don't care. Okay, when we get to the end of this route, though, it's going to be very, very important who is our 2 water encounters. Because they're going to be the same Pokemon all the way through, man. All the way through. Magnemite and Passimian. No, the double monkey leads is about to go hard. Let's make sure they're halfway decent. Grookey's just chilling up there on the ledge. Relax with Magnet Pull is not bad, actually. And wow, great IVs. 31 special attack. Okay. What about the other monkey? Naughty with receiver. That's fine. 0 attack is not Shiest, but we can get another one. No, that's a crazy mag. We can get another monkey. That's fine. So we are about to get a Thwacky as well. So now that we beat the first gym leader, the level cap is now 25 on this go around. So we just gotta KO a couple of these wild mons here. I'm trying to think of who's a good lead that could just one-shot something. I guess... Well, the Passimians could, like, one-shot Magnemites, but... I don't know. Maybe Grookey can KO this guy? I'm not worried about Tad Bull, but I was having a tough time against the evolved form of this at one point. Okay, so Badoo for Magnemite. There's a lot for me to try to do at the same time. I'll do my best. Okay, Grookey can evolve. Let's do that while I download Thwacky. I don't even know how to spell that. It's TH. Okay. Double hit? Nah. It's not an Ambipom, man. What up, John? Welcome back. Welcome back. Screech we don't need either. Now we can really beat up the Tadbulbs. We won't be that much stronger. Yeah, Thwacky's a funny guy, for real. Nice. Nice miss. Thwacky, come on, bruh. There it is. Thwacky. Come back over here to OBS. Back and forth we go. Thwacky. A weird name. Also, I do really like Credilli, man. That's a tough one to pass up, but realistically, hopefully, we get one good water encounter, and we'll probably replace Billy anyway. Let me try to get a better Passimian, because that first one had 0 attack. I'll poke it and try to make it mad again. The beat up when you're one mon. Okay. Passimian already replaced Lechonk, but this one's gonna replace the first one that we got. Okay. Again, the first one had a good nature, but it had natures you can change. You can't change that IV. Gentle's horrible, but again, this one has 23 attacks, so it's way better. Okay. It's time, chat, to finally jump in the water for... the reason I'm hyping this up is because it's the very first time in the playthrough, as we just got the upgrade for Surf last time. So, the Mons are going to spawn here in the... we can't jump in the water because we don't have a Mon that can surf. Crap. I don't even have any Pokemon I can ride on? That doesn't make any sense. We have Roaring Moon. Do I not have the whistle set to the hotkey? I do. Okay, yeah, see... bruh. We are schmobbing on Roaring Moon. This guy goes so fast. And we could ride the monkey, too, but... so these are the two we could ride, but neither one of them can surf. No! We'll have to delay it till later. Let the anticipation build up. Dog, we're going so fast right now. Let me actually dismount from that. Okay. Now, I just thought of something else. First of all, we're not even at 25 yet. We need to KO one more guy. No. Oh, so you know about the gold whistle? No, I didn't set it up yet. Actually, maybe I set it up with the Slow King. You might be onto something. That might be why I was trying to get that Slow King before ending the last recording. I remember I did that because I wanted to showcase how surfing looks at the hub world. But I don't know if I tied it to the gold whistle. I probably didn't. Also, you got the rogue knowledge. Okay. No, I didn't set it up. Damn. So the gold whistle will let that Hisuian Zoroark back in the hub world. You can engage with it. It'll transform into some Pokemon in your party. Ideally, you should pick somebody that has all the skills. Surfing, hopping up ledges, stuff like that. There's probably a few Pokemon that can do that. But at least somebody that can surf so you can jump in the water. And then we basically, even though we wouldn't have the Slow King on the team, we can still utilize it for surfing. So, dang. Good call, good call. Okay. So the team's looking nice. Let me make sure it's all accurate, which it is. We probably should swap Billy, but whatever. Now that we're at the next level cap, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the move sets again and see what we can learn. Beat Up is fun, but Bite is better. Speaking of, we also need Bug Bite over Fury Cutter. Okay. I don't want any of those. Nor do I want those, but what is the moveset? No point to have Leer. Might as well take down. We're never going to click either one, but... this moveset's also pretty shite. I'm never going to use Supersonic. No, it's not really Slow King's ability. It's like... temporarily... The gold whistle would let us temporarily summon Slowking so that we could surf. When I say ability, I mean like, it's like an overworld ability. It's not the actual Pokemon's ability. It's basically like a Pokemon that could surf for us, but... Okay. Okay, that was just the first route. So we're going back to catching contest into a legendary encounter at the statue. This is about to get crazy. I might want to prioritize somebody that could surf here. Which I don't think we're going to find, chat, because today is a fire type catching contest. Dude, this is... I'm saying, bro. Catching contest is so hype. Could we pull a Blacephalon or something ridiculous right now? What about Paradox Mons that are fire type? Why am I drawing a blank? Just give me a Volcarona. Don't give me a Larvesta. Just give me a straight up Volk. That Tauros is actually pretty good. Oh, Arc for Intimidate for double battles. Bro. Arcanine's my goat. We don't even have to find the Firestone. Like, we just get it as an Arc. Might not have Intimidate, but we can get that. We can also buy the capsule. Let's start with that. Let's save the other two balls. I don't really care about Talonflame for Gale Wings. I don't. Oh, dude. Oh, the pig? The pig is crazy. Dude, Mega Brux would be crazy if we had the update. Nah, everybody loves Zard, right? Look, we don't... Well, we don't have Megas, though. We don't have Megas. Yeah, Iron Moth is so hard. We just dominated with Iron Moth before, though. Doesn't mean we can't again, but... Everybody loves Charizard, man. Like, you know, I don't even want to use this, but... If we had Megas, I would. I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna catch it. Yeah, Moth is tough, bro. Obviously, Moth is the best Pokemon we've seen, but... I did cook with it recently. Not to say that I won't again, but... Oh. Ooh. Hisui Typhlosion. I kind of like that. I know. Everybody loves Charizard. Let's check it out. Okay, Nikki, we might be best friends, actually. I can't... Zard is overrated, bro. Stoice and Venusaur are both better. You be saying a lot of stuff that really... What do we got here? That's a really bad one. But whatever. Dude. This is tempting, actually. I think we use this, guys. Yeah, this is a pretty gnarly Mon. I really kind of vibe with this guy. Okay. Consensus. You guys seem to be on board. I really like this Mon. I do. I like it way better than regular Flosion. Bye, Charmeleon. Everyone gonna be salty, man. Nah. That's the play. Okay, we're out of balls. I guess we could see what else spawns. That's it. Okay. I think that's the right choice. We do have to pick somebody to go, but it's probably Billy. What are we supposed to do with that thing? Again, you know, not taking Iron Moth was a bad idea. I know, but... Let's toss Billy. That's what I'm saying. If we're gonna use Zard, it's gonna be when we can actually use Zard. Zard Y, right? Let's check this out. Well, Naughty Nature's horrible, but 23 special attack is good. That's good. Okay. Infernal Parade already? What are you doing with this moveset, man? Eruptions, dude. Eruption is gonna go crazy in this, actually. No joke. That's a nice pull. Okay. Typhlosion. I don't know why this sprite looks so sad, but... Typhlosion... H. Okay. Here it comes over Billy, at least. I hope that's what I swapped. Yes. It's just hard to do all this at the same time. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why that sprite looks so sad, but it's alright. We can cook with it. This is a good mon. This is a good mon. The Sui Flow. Already know. Okay. We still haven't even got to the second gym leader, and we're about to roll into a legendary encounter. Obviously, we're going to do this, but if we don't, we only get one ball or one attack. But the legendaries in the first half of the playthrough act like the Suicune, like Suicune, Raikou, and Entei, the roaming beasts from Johto, right? They run away. You get one chance, so we throw a ball at it. We haven't even gone here yet, which is the place that I always go to, but we're getting all the crazy encounters today, so we're just going to do this. Yeah, that's true. Typhlosion does look hella high. Okay. So yeah, if this is a good mon and we actually catch it, see you later, Durant. That's an easy choice. Please be something good. Please. Tapu Koko. Iron Leaves? Dog. Doesn't matter who the lead is, because again, if it breaks out of the ball, it's going to run. Oh, this is nasty. Yeah. I can work with that. See if we get lucky with the quick ball. This is why we have these. I'll explain about what happens if it breaks out, but I won't have to explain, so. Oh, I thought we were gonna get it. Okay, so as you see there, it says started roaming. So what this means is on every single route from here till the very end of the run, it's gonna keep showing up, but only once per route. So if we take too long to encounter it, or it spawns way across the map, it's only gonna spawn within your POV. But if there's like a ledge you can't jump over, they're only there for a few seconds and then they despawn. So it's only gonna be there once, but on every single route the rest of the way. So we'll get it later. Okay, I'm gonna potion up if I have potions. So take your time to get your guesses in for the next gym leader. And Lo, if you go 2 for 2 after the Misty pull, I'm gonna have more questions than I have answers, okay? So good luck. Again, any gym leader or any Elite Four member. Elite Four members can show up right now as well from any generation. The only hint we have is that it's not gonna be a water type trainer. All other 17 types are on the table. Good luck, have fun. Let's use the regular potions here. We could also switch up the lead too, depending on... Oh, I should use the Chansey trainer to get Typhlosion up. Lorelei, that's a good guess. Fantina, I like that too. Agatha, well, you gonna get T-Pair excited with that one. Whitney, oh, I hope we never see Whitney in this game. Oh man, well, although she probably wouldn't have Milk Tank, but I could see Poke Abby coding that in. Right, Shadow? Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see. What was your new move? Oh, Defense Curl. Nice. And Flame Wheel, but... Another vote for Whitney? That's not a good sign. That means it might happen. Oh, my bad. You're talking about, I misread that. You're talking about the title of the stream? Yeah. I never remember to change the games. But I usually put all the games in the same title. Sabrina, okay. I'm gonna go with the electric type gym leader from the Hoenn region, Watson. Let's find out. Probably just gonna do the same lead. They didn't learn any new move. Well, we already checked the moves. So let's go. Let's see if one of you guys get it. That'd be so sick. Okay, Surge. Oh, it's Gardenia. Okay. Alright. We do a flamethrower on Roaring Moon, so that's good. Yeah. Well, the one thing about this game, no, that's a good call. You're right. But the one thing about this game is it's not actually a category, so I just have to put Pokemon Emerald. But that's true. I should have adjusted it. I forgot. Okay, we can actually knock Delmise. Honestly, why would I not just double into Delmise? That's the threat. Oh, it's Incinerate. We could bite it. I think I'm going to Incinerate because I think this chip plus knock. Oh, it's not holding an item though, probably. What hit? Okay. Hidden Power Ice, probably. Life Orb. So does this have an item or no? It did not. So a Life Orb Cherim and no item Delmise. Interesting. HP Ice or Flying or Fire. Does this have Flash Fire? Oh no, Blaze. Okay. I think we still go Typhlosion and get Thwacky out of there. Incinerate is not going to take out Delmise, so I think we're going to bite it and try to flinch it here. Yeah, Life Orb on the second gym is cracked. It does take it out. Okay. That's bad for a Roaring Moon. That's really bad. Okay, we can swap that again. I mean, Capsicid. Hopefully we get off a big eruption here. I can't. There's no way I'm risking losing Roaring Moon. No way. I don't know what attack to predict because that Hidden Power Fire could have been a lot of hidden powers. Fire, Ice. I would guess Ice, but could have been Fire. But obviously, like I want to go Passimian, but if it's another Deagling, that'd be kind of bad. I'm still gonna make the play anyway. I think you are gonna Deagling him again, but we take it. And if Typhlosion might just finish it off with Eruption. I mean, it's close enough to full health. Cherim's got good Spidef though. No surprise that thing got nuked. Okay. We had to protect Moon. Nuzlocke? Basically, yeah. Essentially. It's not a Nuzlocke in terms of I can catch multiple Pokemon. I don't have to just catch the first Pokemon. But it has like Nuzlocke rules essentially. If a Pokemon gets KO'd, they're gone forever. So, in that sense, yeah. Okay. We finally get to go to the rest stop guy, which is crazy. Bug route for the vibes. Yeah, that Life Orb was crazy. I think we are going to do the bug route. Yeah, I mean, I could change it to, oh, there it is. This thing is back. Again, that's the only time it was going to spawn. It was going to... I need to add a badge, too. I could change the game title. That's a good call. Oh, we got it. Nice. Emerald version. It's too hard to update it on YouTube, so I'm just going to leave it. See you later, Durant. Bye. Okay. Back it up, Terry. Back it up. Hold on now. What the? I heard this. I heard the noise. It's a lit Leo. I'm just trying to add the second badge to the tracker, bro. That doesn't even look shiny. I guess it is, huh? Well, Leo's just more brown. Well, we already have... Hold on. Too many things going on at one time here. We do already have a way better fire type, obviously. So, how these work, the only way you can keep them and catch them again back in the hub world is you have to catch them now on the route and successfully leave the route with the Pokemon. If the Mon gets KO'd, after you leave the route, that's fine. You can still catch it back in the hub world, but the shiny rates are increased in this game, so it's not that surprising when they show up. I'm just trying to add the second gym badge, but there's so much going on here. And Leaves has to go over Durant. And now the team tracker above my head is accurate, so it's like, how do we even fit this on the team, you know what I mean? But... oh, Spawn has a legendary statue? No. I can't even fit this on. I'm just going to run away. It don't matter. No, we're too slow. Sorry to all the shiny enthusiasts, but it had to be done. Okay. Any of these Pokemon jump over the ledge? Yes, Passimian can. Can we ride Iron Leaves? That's actually pretty sick. Oh, this game is so fire, bro. Look how cool this game is, you know? You can do so many different things here. Who's this guy? Science is the future. No. My Rillaboom is the future. Although we're still a Thwacky. By the way, I could go all the way to level cap of 35 on this route, and the trainers would still be stuck at 25, so I could have given myself a big advantage by just beating up. Usually, I'm just saying this as advice for you guys when you play. You should always start when you spawn into a route, just KO 3 wild Pokemon, real easy, and then the rest of the trainers on the route still stay at the level they were at the start of the route. So it's different for some of the tougher routes, like they will have higher levels and whatnot, but we're on a calm route, so they have like the lowest possible level. Swagger was crazy, by the way. We break through it. So it's always a good advice for anybody playing this game. You know, if you see this in the future on YouTube and you should download it and play it for yourself. When you do, always beat up the wild Pokemon first before fighting the trainers. It's just easier. Believe in the heart of the cards. You gotta. The rest of these Pokemon are absolutely terrible, though. Like, the 6 spawns we have on the team are better. These Nature Mints are clutch, though. Just like that one. So we're not really going to catch any of these guys to add to the squad. They don't offer any value. Adamant Mint is insane. And what do we got here? Naughty? That's good. And no rival. And a TR for Ancient Power. Okay. Interesting. We also have, let me go to the TM pocket. Here it is. I also do have Dragon Dance because I bought this when we were struggling trying to win with Baxcalibur at the beginning of the playlist on YouTube. So we could put this on Moon. Again, it's double battle, so you never really want to click setup. This is more for singles, but we could do this for Moon. But I don't know. I feel like just having 4 attacks is better because we can kind of boost our stats in other ways, you know? But with teammate support, like I can boost my speed with Tailwind and stuff like that, so I don't know, just a thought. But you know, even though we're a modest nature, obviously our physical attacks, this thing is a physical attacker, as everybody knows, but going for Dragon Dance like in a doubles format, it's not really ever, unless you have like Rage Powder, but even still. We'll see, I'll throw it on there for now, but we probably do use the Adamant Mint on that. And we could go Naughty on Thwacky. Oh, we never even looked at Thwacky. It was a quiet nature. That's so bad. Yeah, I think we'll do this. We'll be able to buy more of these later. This is cool for now. So we'll go Adamant on Moon. And now we can make a... because we have Eruption, we might as well go Timid on Typhlosion. And then we'll make the other guy Modest. Leaves. Although... wait, your streak wasn't ruined, Jazz? That's intense. So today's actually day number 100. No way. Huh. So maybe because you came in like right at the end or something, it might have still counted. That's actually clutch. By the way, I don't know why I was thinking of making this Modest, but I haven't tapped into Leaves in a while. Let's go ahead and just KO. Let's put Moon in front real quick. Get a couple Okos. Hit level cap. That's actually fire, Jazz. We've known each other for 100 days. I still remember when you first pulled up in the Polished Crystal playthrough. We were getting ready to go fight Gym Leader Jasmine. You're like, hey, that's me. And I said, sorry, Jazzy. I gotta take that gym badge from you. He did just that, because everybody knows that Steelix ain't gonna do nothing. Alright, we're about to get a Magneton as well, which is really good. And Rillaboom. So let's do both of these. Okay. Rilla, I'd have all this by the third gym. Imagine, you know, imagine some 10-year-old kid walking into the third gym of the game with, well, just wait till I update that. Like, bro, what? There's no way. This is the most powerful trainer the world has ever seen. Now let's do this. What the heck? Now we need to check how to evolve, in a game like this, how do we evolve Ton? Boombox fit really. Sorry, were you guys suggesting nicknames? I didn't even notice. That's my bad. Yeah, I'm down if that's what you're hinting at right there. You never actually used Rillaboom? Rillaboom's fire, bro. It's a sick mon. I mean, obviously it was kind of broken when they gave it that priority move, and like it came out with the DLC and Sword Shield. It did not have it originally, but when the DLC came out and they gave it that fighting move, the grass move with priority in the terrain. Oh, that's the wrong Magneton. Sorry, I can't multitask. But yeah, anyways, look at this team here, bro. Imagine some little kid comes rolling up with this at the gym. I don't know who this third gym leader's about to be, but they're not ready for this smoke. Rillaboom probably looks kind of cool. You mentioned it before, but now you're having second thoughts? Okay. My bad, I missed it when you mentioned it before. Well, if you're having second thoughts, we can wait then. Let me know when you settle on a name. Alright, let's finally go here because this is the place where we get all the good attacks. This is my favorite place to go every time. And hold items and Z crystals, which the Z run. Yes. Here we go, baby. No, there's no grass one. Grass memory, wonderful. Okay, what do we buy? Wish I had a Primarina, but I don't. Dark? I'm trying to remember that I haven't played, oh, Drumstick is fire. I'm down. We could buy this, even though Eruption's a spread move. We don't have any ice attacks. I'm trying to remember all the names of the Z moves. Like, the fire is like Inferno Overdrive. I think Icium was like Sub-Zero Slammer. The rock one might have been like Continental Crush, or was that the ground one? Let's go ahead and just buy the fire one. We'll put that on Typhlosion. But again, I should probably just click Eruption. But whatever. Okay, what do we got for hold items, boss? Show me something good here. AV? Yeah, for the monkey. Perfect. A Bander already? Dog. What? Also, there was a steel gem. We could put, I mean, a steel Z crystal. We could put on Magneton. Toxic Orb. What else we got? What else we got? Oh, this is where we get juice, chat. This is where we get the juice, I'm telling you. And also see if I got anything to sell. I'll never in my life use a Lax Mint. Or Gentle. I'm not going to spend too much time doing this, but I kind of turbo sell items in the bag because it takes up space. There's only so much space. Let me sell off the feathers. These shouldn't spawn anymore. Missing one streak will reset it to 0. Oh, okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. W Twitch. That's pretty sick. Okay, this will be enough. We'll sell these for now. We'll get space later. Third gym leader gonna get smoked? Absolutely. But get your guesses in on who you think it is. Because I'm about to bum rush that ass. After we juice up the movesets. So how do we evolve Mag in a game like this? Okay, Thunderstone. Nice. So bro might actually have that. We might get lucky here. Alphabetical order. No, he doesn't have it. He does have the capsule. Do we need capsule? We can get sturdy on Mag if we capsuled it. Actually, yeah. I'll buy it now, but I don't really need to use it yet. Let's buy that. He didn't have the ability patch, though, to get Grassy. If we can get Grassy Surge on Rillaboom, bro, oh, this might be wraps at this point. We're gonna start smoking everybody. Okay. Normal Norman, I heard you. Here's where we get the real juice, though, right? I can get some ground coverage for bro. We can get Drain Punch for 3K. Yes, please, sign me up. Why do I still have Scratch? Fake Out, of course. We actually need Fake Out because we're playing doubles. And there's the set. We don't even really need the... Grassy Glide we will put on this thing once we get hidden ability, but... I was gonna say, we don't even need, like, high horsepower, the ground coverage. Tantrum's probably better. We don't really need that. We do need some juice for this, though. Absolutely. Claw. We need Claw over Breath. I don't really have to spend the money for Crunch. We'll probably learn that. We actually will spend the money for Knockoff, though. It's way better. A little Rock Slide? Oh, this thing looks kind of nasty right now. Hold on, I'm getting a little too excited. This guy shows me Flash Cannon. I'm going to buy the other Z Crystal. Oh, he doesn't have it. Steel Beam. Oh, these are expensive though. I don't have much money left. Steel Beam would work. CC Acro. Oh. Chat, we have way too many options. I'm getting too excited. I gotta calm down here. A lot going on, How much quick attack? Focus Sash, guys. Bro, we gotta go fight. There's too much juice. We gotta go. We are gonna put the AV, but there's no point with oh man, we're getting all the juice right there. There's no point to have Eviolite on Rillaboom, obviously. Mag can still utilize it though for a little bit till it evolves. We'll put a band on Passimian, because why not? And Typhlosion gets the Fire Z Crystal. Oh, you say Jasmine for the next gym leader? Hell yeah. Let's get it. I'm gonna go to Gen 8, and I'm gonna say Gordy, the rock type guy from Gen 8. That's my guess. Let's go, man. Let's go. I don't know if I checked everybody's learn sets though. I did not. Oh. The Flash Cannon's right here. What are we doing with Thundershock, man? No way. Discharge alongside Protect. Like, we can get so stinky in double battles. Oh, Quick Attack. We should take that. Quick Guard. This guy's gonna be interesting. This mon's gonna be interesting, actually. Okay. I like where we're at. I do like buying the Steel Z Crystal for Mag, but I think we do that later. There's too much going on. We gotta go to the next gym. Oh. Also go here. We don't need to. I want to fight, man. I want to fight. Oh, Drayden, I see you. Who did I say? Oh, Giovanni, that'd be sick. I said Gordy. I hope I'm right. Because we got Rillaboom in the front. Do we keep leading with Moon? I like the idea of Amulet Coin in the front, but like, who goes up there with it? I think Moon's fine. Let's do it. Morty. Alright. Well, we have double knockoff in the lead, right? Or, yeah, they both have knockoff. Oh, Iono, that was a good guess too. Sinistra and Golden Joe, baby. That's my goat. I'm still waiting to find that thing in this game. Well, we can't fake out here, but we got double knockoff, so it don't really matter. Let's go ahead and do that. No. Oh no, chat. Not the sucker punch into my dark type. Get out the field, man. Hey, you too, gimme. Hello, you're my boy. I love that Pokemon, man. Just gotta get up out of here. Spiritomb can actually live and knock. Don't care. Just gonna click Will-O-Wisp or something. Misdrevious, that gets blown back as well. Let's go ahead and use a drum beating on this instead, and we'll knock this guy. Yeah, Morty's team was terrible. Okay. What did it have? Oh, it had a Violet too. It still got smoked. That was funny. Actually, oh, I can't switch now. Okay. I had an idea for the next turn. I was going to go to the Firemon, the Hisuian Typhlosion, end the game with a Z Fire move. But what if, whichever mon I switch out, this thing just nasty plotted. What if it clicks Shadow Ball into one of my 2 Pokemon, right? We can't make that play. I can't. The nasty plot into a Sucker Punch is dirty work, by the way. This guy's pathetic. Yeah, no, I mean, that's true, that's true. There's almost nothing we can see at this point that'll really threaten this squad. Rillaboom does look like a Super Saiyan, man. That was the first time we'd seen that right there. Okay, 3 badges. And a catching contest again, no way. We don't even need anything at this point. We might have to go game show to have some fun, actually. Hold on. Badges tracker 3. Okay. We might just go play game show, guys. We don't even need to go to the routes. We're pretty juiced right now. No. Pokemon's terrible. It's always tempting to, like, get a really good Mon here, but we just did that back-to-back, so... Would we come up here and probably get another really good Mon? Yes, we would. And to replace Passimian, right, but... I like having fun at the game show. I really like playing Who's That Cry. The Silhouette one's too easy. So let's see if we get Who's That Cry. And the third option, the third and final option is Voltorb Flip, which is an L, but... Oh, we got the one that I wanted. What's that cry? Okay, I love this game, bro. Let's get it. This is hard. Lock me in. Yeah, Morty did make it easy with Sucker Punch. Or yeah, Nasty Plot Sucker Punch. Okay, who do we got? Scyther? Pinsir. Oh, I looked like an idiot right there. Pinsir. Yeah. I always like to read the options just for the lulz, but that's definitely Pinsir. Okay. Come on, chat. Can you guys go 6 for 6 like me? Let's get it. I don't care what the prices are. We're going all the way. I gotta not talk so you guys can hear the cry, though. I deadass can't hear that. Is it like dweeble or a small... I couldn't even hear that at all. Oh, it's gotta be somebody with a really quiet... Slither or roly-poly? I literally couldn't even hear that, bro. I don't know what... That's definitely not Omanite or Typhlosion, I'll guarantee you that. I don't know what Bomberitter sounds like. I don't think it would be that. I literally couldn't even hear that, dude. Yeah. Whatever. I've played this game many, many times over the years. I've never heard a cry that I couldn't actually hear. Yeah. I'm gonna guess Slither. I don't know. It was, okay. I didn't know that Mon had a cry like that, but, well, it was a very quick and, like, faint cry, but yeah. Dude, you just took all the juice out of that, man. Come on, game show guy. That Mr. Wahey guy, that's what he does, man. Guy's a troll. Anyway, quick check for items. Another amulet coin's never a bad idea. A sash is not as good. Again, you'll see me click items that are real good for singles, like instantaneously. This is doubles. We don't really need a sash. No, chat, no. Okay. I got excited for the Rocky helmet. I love my Rocky helmets. Don't even think about this suggestion right here. But I want to see, well, we need a Thunderstone first of all. Don't even think about it. Oh, the tart apple. Lame. Okay, different crystals. Not really. Okay. Does it rhyme with quick ball? Oh, man. Wait, we didn't even grow any levels. This is... I mean, there's going to be different moves here, but... Oh, wait, did he have the... He didn't have the ability capsule. I think I would have noticed that. No, he didn't have it. Very funny. Nah, I don't think we're going to get anything here. We don't have an item for leaves yet, but it's kind of whatever. After this fight, it's going to start getting a little shiesty. We could put the amulet coin on leaves and lead it. I kind of like this set, though. I'm big on Dragon Dance, but... I'm telling you, I'm probably never going to click that, but... We still need to be amulet coin maxing, especially if we ever see the evil team show up. The route where you get the 10 rare candies, because you get like 200k on that if you have amulet coin. It's cracked. I think I'm going to spin it back one now. Yeah, Nikki, it's got to be like 3 a.m. for you, 2 a.m., something like that. I'm going to spin it back. I'm going to spin it back. Yeah, DD plus follow me rage powder. Yeah, that's like the only way to really use it. It is nasty, but it's a little too niche. We need to get to level 45, Chad. I didn't battle anybody that whole go around, so beat up the Chansey real quick. Almost 1 a.m. Yeah, damn. Well, if you do doze off, have a wonderful night. And remember, you can always wake up in the morning and rewind the VOD to see how it plays out. Shout outs to all the European homies, man. Holding it down over there on the other side of the pond. Having your beans and toast. Let's get it. Or whatever the memes are, I don't know. Actually, I'm not hating on that. That actually sounds good. Okay. New moves for everybody. Because you gotta remember, my family comes from Italy. So I am European myself. But I was just born here. Well, let's check the new moves. Flamethrowers and headbutts. Discharge. But we need protect. Heinz beans on the toast. Yeah, no, I thought that was like a meme or something, but I bet you that is goated. I've just never tried it. Alright, we need that. We don't have anybody with like protect though, is the issue for trying to spam discharge. Probably not gonna happen this go around. Double edge. Fling. Pissimian just like digs for gold and flicks it at you. That's nasty work. Sacred sword, yep. We don't need retaliate. That's lame. Okay, we got some guesses coming in. Lenora, Koga, yep. Plume. I kind of like Plume as like a low HP option. I'm never going to click Smokescreen. We didn't have anything better at the time. Uproar, yeah, this is... Okay. Flannery, Surge. Ooh, Flannery's a good guess. I'm going to go... Rourke. The rock type guy from Gen 4. This Cranidos. I don't know, I just keep guessing like rock type trainers to just let Rillaboom go crazy, but I kind of like the lead matchup. I think we spin it back as is. And who do we got? No way, we got Larry. This guy's actually the GOAT, bro. We got freaking Larry. I'm Larry, assigned to work as a gym leader. When you fight this fool in Scarlet Violet, he's so funny because he's like, why am I here? Okay, let's just battle. Bro's like so unenthusiastic. I love Larry, bro. This guy's hilarious. Wait, someone guessed Larry? No way. Wait, someone guessed Larry on you. Where? Must have been a long time ago. The last comment I saw was good old Chansey. I don't see any. Oh, there it is. My bad. I missed it. It's Josh. No shot, bro. Josh did say Larry. Oh, that's why you said boom, baby. Got it. Okay. When you said boom, baby, got it, I thought you meant somebody named like Boom Baby or someone named Baby in the chat got the answer correct. So I was looking back for the usernames for someone named Baby something. I was like, what? But it was actually, you were talking about yourself. I get it. I get it. Okay. Does anybody really threaten me here? Not really. We can punch the Dunsparce and knock Friggy. I don't see why not. Oh, that's a clean. That's a clean one. Oh, Adamant Moon is an absolute monster, bro. I mean, I'm actually not surprised at one shot, but I was so confused. I was like, who's Boom Baby in the chat, bro? What? Oh, that's gonna hurt. Well, we could drain it all back. It's not an issue. Now Population Bomb guy shows up, though. I don't like that, but we could one shot with a I don't like Population Bomb. I don't. Well, we might as well knock it. It might not have an item, so Claw would be stronger, but I don't like this. Pokemon's really good. It had Wide Lens. Oh, it went for Tidy Up. I don't know if that's good or bad. Well, I have mixed emotions about Tidy Up. Because we knocked off the Wide Lens, which is good, right? In terms of trying to hit the Population Bombs, but it's actually, it's a pretty accurate move on its own, so Purugly's the problem. Okay. Because of Tidy Up, though, he's now faster, I would guess. Oh, what do we do here? Well, if PB claims a kill and rips a 10 hitter, so be it, man. Why do I feel like the Fat Cat might have weakness policy? I kind of don't even want to Drain Punch it. We could Drum Beating and I don't know what to do here, actually. I'm going to Drain Punch the Fat Cat and we'll Rock Slide and risk the miss. Okay, you decide to fake out. I didn't even think about Play Rough, chat. I just got so lucky because that was a... That's the dead Roaring Moon. Easily, if that Play Rough connects. I made such a bad play and I get rewarded for it. Oh, man. That was so bad by me. Okay. But we get lucky, which we really needed after... Well, that's bad that we missed Peter Griffin over here with the Rock Slide. Could have used the flinch. That's exactly why. Uh-oh. Does he have the citrus too? Oh, Chad, this is getting stinky. Bro, click belly drop. This is why you got to get rid of Peter Griffin when he's out here, man. Right back to full. Oh, something's getting... If we don't get a flinch, something's going down here. But I don't, like... Why switch, right? There's really no point. Would Drain Punch plus Knock? No, because he doesn't have the Citrus Berry right now. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. +6 equals Oko. It's really that simple. Obviously, we win the fight, but I don't want to lose either of these Mons. I think we punch with the Rillaboom for the most damage. We could go for the slide to try to flinch it, but if we miss or don't get the flinch, something's going down. Because I don't think Drain Punch plus Dragon Claw is enough. I really don't. So I gotta risk this. We hit. But we're not gonna know if he flinches till after the Drain Punch. Come on, baby. Huge. Although, if you would have just hit and flinched the first rock slide, we never would have been in that situation, but it doesn't matter, because it's the same result either way. You certainly threw me for a loop. Larry, get your ass back to work, man. What are you doing? 4 gym badges. Fire. Whew. Starting to get intense. We got belly drummers and tidy ups going on over here. Okay, it's Team Rocket this go around too. So now we know the evil team. Interesting, interesting. So this is good. This is good. This is good. Where are we at in the recording? Hour 20. I'm definitely doing one more. We're on a good pace. I'll try to do 2 more gyms. Like I said, we're about to get $200,000 if we go through this Team Rocket route, which I'm going to do. We just got to decide if we want to go fighting route or a dragon one. We already have a good fighting type and a good dragon type. We're going to do this because maybe we get the goat. Maybe Garchomp shows up, but let's do it. But I like the squad as is. Draco, Zolt, Iron Moth, Turt, Grandpa. Iron Moth in this route's crazy, by the way. What's the last mon? And is there anybody that can surf? Because we still don't... It's a freaking Soul Rock. Nice. Can Grandpa or Draco Zolt surf? I feel like Grandpa could, but I don't really want to add this to the squad. Have I ever caught Grandpa before? Is there a way to search the Pokedex? Well, actually, we just go all the way to the bottom. Grandpa might be able to use Surf in the overworld here. So let's go down to Gen 7. I think I have caught it in this game, yeah. Speed. He has 1-star speed and no skills. I'm not surprised. Okay, well, because there is water on the route, obviously. We won't be able to surf. Moth? Moth is interesting, but I kind of want to run it back with Typhlosion. I do, actually. So I think we just beat up these guys and get to, That's pathetic, you didn't even one-shot it. Could have used Fake Out, but... I think we beat up 3 Mons, hit level cap real quick. Now, we're probably going to see Rival again, would be my guess. We can Grass Attack the Soul Rocks. Easy kills, actually. So I kind of want to max out my level in case Rival is here. Probably another time for that. Sometimes you just feel it. Okay, a little Sassy Mint. Oh, we'll find another Soul Rock. One more Pokemon would be our 3rd KO for the route. Oh no, no. There's actually no water on this route. There isn't regular Emerald, but not in this game. The route ends right here. I was right. Shauna's back for more. Okay. Alright, well, we gotta take out somebody. There's a Soul Rock. Okay. Yeah, so I really didn't want to switch to sack somebody there. It was tough to go for the rock slide, but it had to be done. Okay. Now we'll check everybody's new moves real quick. Oh, Woodhammer finally. Let's go. Although, nah. So that's looking kind of nice. Night Slash, I think we just keep Knock. You finally learned CC, which is good. I've been running around with Rock Smash Takedown this whole time. It's crazy. And Leer. Okay, this fight's about to get really shiesty, though. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is not gonna be easy. Actually, Lava Plume for the spread's not bad. Yeah, no, they always, around here they start to get a little weird, man. She's definitely gonna have some sauce. We need 30 HP for Rillaboom. Maybe we got a water. I guess we can use 2 potions. Whatever. Now again, even though Moon is an absolute monster, we have a better hold item, Dice. I gotta be careful I don't let Moon take fairy moves. Like, should we put on Roselli and not... I think I should put it on for this fight. Amulet coin is nice, but we're about to make all the money we need after this route on Team Rocket, so... we bench the amulet coin. I guess we can put a berry onto, we don't really have one. We can go with a lum on Iron Leaves in case we gotta use it. Alright. Again, all we saw last time was a, not a Pachirisu, but one of those electric Pikachu clones. The mouse Pokemons, and, Bagon. So her team's gonna be a lot different here. But we got Fake Out on Rillaboom, so we'll do that to the bigger threat and go from there. The Dene, that was the one. And Bayonets. Well, we can't Fake Out Bayonet, so we'll just one-shot it with a knockoff. And Fake Out the Rat. Easy money. We don't have to worry about Mega Bayonet. We will in future runs when we turn on all the gimmicks, but right now, Z-Moves is the only thing that can be used, which I still haven't clicked once, but we haven't really had a need to use Firemon yet. Binky? Oh, this team's kind of doo-doo. Yeah, I don't know what she's doing over here. We'll drum beating Binky and Rock Slide as well, because it probably does have Sturdy. Let's try to flinch the rat. You have a berry as well. What? Lychee? Well, Pataya. Okay, your special attacking one. Damn. We missed Binky, which is not great. And this is now a Pataya boosted T-Bolt, but we're a dragon, so it's not that bad. Okay. What is Binky gonna do here? It does TR. Interesting. I mean, neither one of these guys threaten me, so I'll just stay in. If we connect Rock Slide on both, we will get the double down. I guess that works too, but luckily Carbink is pretty doo-doo, so Explosion still didn't do that much. But yeah, man, I didn't expect that. Oh, moly. Okay, Trick Room is active, remember that. She still has it. And it's Intimidate. Well, not obviously, it could have been Moxie. With TR up. Oh, she has a Gimme Ghoul. I don't know if she'll be able to get Golden Go because it's not the chest form, but you never know. The game might give it to her. Oh, with Trick Room up, I kind of want to go Mag, bro. I might have to double dip into Mag Passimian. I just got intimidated. My guys are at -1. Like, because here's the thing, right? Does Salamence Aerial Ace Rillaboom for the KO? Or does it Dragon Claw Roaring Moon for the KO? You know, I don't really want to find out either way, so... I would put Magneton where Rillaboom is in case of a... Magneton resists Mensa's dual stab, right? So, I'm just trying to think. A Dragon Claw would go into Roaring Moon, so... Passimian could take that. We have to double switch. Mag on the left, Pass on the right. Because I don't know with Trick Room up, like, what is her Ments looking like? I would assume it's probably slower than both my guys. Well, not Rillaboom, but... Gimme Ghoul, who cares? This can't do any damage. It would have been nice to put Magneton on the right. Oh! Jeez, buddy. Poor Ments. We could discharge, assuming Passimian's about to go down here. I'm going to lose my choice band too, which is tough. Unless Passimian's slower. Well, actually Magneton should go first. Gimme Ghoul first, then Magneton. So we'll Flash Cannon Ments. I don't think Passimian's going to get a hit off, but in case it does, we'll double edge Ments as well. Gimme Ghoul, whatever. Not a threat at all, but Ments has got to go, man. Oh, okay. That's a banded double edge. It'll take it out, but Passimian's going down with the recoil. And we'll lose the choice band, but... Oh, Gimme Ghoul or Golden Goat can be evolved from both in this game? Okay. That's fire. Alright, well, let's bring out Typhlosion and actually get to use a fire move here. Like the Z move. I'm gonna go for Thunder Wave so I don't actually take it out. Inferno Overdrive. Blow it up, man. We lost Passimian. Pain. However, there is Pokemon on the route we can catch here. Looks like melted cheese on a pizza to me. That's what I see when I see that background right there. Okay. I want to Gimme Ghoul so bad, bro. To evolve into old Joey. Okay. Yeah, whatever, Shauna. See you later. Now the question is, chat, which one of these absolute monsters do we catch here? I mean, Iron Moth is the obvious choice, but we already have a good fire type. I should not leave Rillaboom in the front, though. I might just switch. I can't really leave it in case I get hit by a fire attack. We can go Moon, though. Gee, the old cheese pizza. Screech is hilarious considering you probably don't have a physical attack. This lives Claw. Easily. Never mind. Oh! We might have just lost Roaring Moon. Never mind. You had Screech and you actually had a physical attack. Having a physical attack on this is sus as is. I didn't think you would. But after Screech to cut my Fizdef in half, you followed up with a physical attack. And not just that, but a bug physical attack to super effectively hit my Dark type. Ain't no way, bro. Get me out of here. I'm going Typhlosion. Okay. That was sketchy. Sure. Oh, this mon's nasty. But I just need something to take hits while we throw balls at it. That's all. And chances are we would have caught it first Ultra Ball, but I ain't losing Roaring Moon to this thing. No way. See? Damn, bro. That was crazy. The Screech into the lunge. Who would have thought? But yeah, looks like we're going to cook with Iron Moth again for a little bit, if we can catch it, but... Again, this mon is really, really good. I'm a big fan of Iron Moth, but only because I used it recently in one of these playthroughs, or one of these runs. I probably won't the whole way today. Wait till we get something shiesty. I do want to see the water encounters still. We can't check those. Anyway, we're out of here now. No point to stick around. Just gotta add the sprites. Iron Moth. And now we're about to go get paid big time. Big time. There's so many grunts on these routes. And, okay, there's a random Z crystal. Groundinium Z. Nice. Tech Rage. I think that's what that one is. So we need to put the amulet coin back on, though. Leaves with the Lumberry is fine. Moth, you know what? Moth is going to get our fire crystal. I like that better. Typhlosion needs a more offensive item, but I don't have anything. You know what we could do, actually? Let's let Typhlosion have the coin and just spam Eruption. Because we got Fake Out with Eruption is kind of dirty. I'm not going to lie. So we're going to be short on resources in this. Oh yeah, what did we get for Moth? Rash is fine for now. I'll save the Modest Mint. We're going to be short on resources here. But I'm telling you guys, like, wait till you see how much... I'm going to flash my money before we start this, actually. I'm gonna show you guys something here. You're gonna learn something. Use up the regular potions now. Hopefully a paralyzed heal, but yeah, we get a bunch of Malasadas anyway, I think. Now, in addition to that, I believe the trainers all have level 45 Pokemon. They might have 55 because we came in here at 55, but when you enter these routes at the lowest level and you beat like the first 3 trainers, you hit level cap and they all stay the same, so you have like a 10 level advantage. So, okay, that is still the case here, even though we came in at 55. So that's gonna make these fights even easier. And because of really fast Pokemon like Chode, just fake them out, man. You know, easy money. This will keep us at full HP. Okay, well, you can't fake out a Ghost type anyway, so this combo is kind of dirty, right? This being a Ghost type Typhlosion, way better because we don't have to worry about fake out than regular Eruption Flosion. So, barring Focus Sashes, this is gonna one-shot everything. Oh, I guess water types are a thing too, but yeah, this should work out pretty good. And look at that, 15,000 per battle. I forgot to show my money. We'll just subtract 15k. So we got 50. So we started here with 35k.
Wanna be a baller shot caller 20-inch blades on the Impala.
All of it, man. All of it. You already know. We didn't have that much money coming in here, actually. It was only 35k, but we're going to come out of this with close to 200,000. I think so. I don't know if this area has as many trainers as the other ones. I don't remember the rocket layout, but when you fight the Gen 4 nerds at the lake that has no water, bro, I get like 200k every time in that one. So I'm assuming they're all going to have, if not the same, but a very similar number of trainers to them. So Ditto and Venusaur, okay, that's kind of annoying if it has Imposter. You're such a douche. Well, it's a 50-50 for who wins the fake out, but you do turn into a double grass type, which is kind of funny considering I'm about to spam. What kind of item do you have? A red card. Doesn't matter. They're both dropping to Eruption anyway, but that was pretty funny. Okay. Oh, chat, we're about to get paid big time here. Let's get it. And this will be like the grindiest section of the run, but after this will really enable us to kind of full send it, because we're gonna have a lot of money. This is gonna be good. Choking on air. Okay. Oh, I only have 5 eruptions. I didn't think about that. I don't know if I have Lepas or elixirs. I might not. I need some more water. I was choking on the other water from the first cup, so you gotta use the water from the other cup. So yeah, 16k per battle. Oh, we might not have elixirs and stuff. No, I don't. Unless they're in this pocket? No, they have to be in medicine, right? Oh, 6 Lepa berries. We're so back. I'm gonna use all those. Okay, fire. There could also be PP ups in here. Keep on the lookout for that. Where's Ronnie at, by the way? Shout outs to the OG playthrough back in the day. Probably fake out Nidoqueen. Bigger threat here. We actually outspeed Grafai. Interesting. I didn't think I would. Nah, this Typhlosion's dirty, bro. This is actually dirty. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, we have one more eruption. We could risk it for the biscuit, especially because a little Yali mint. We can just refill. Oh, like we have other attacks. We don't need more than one eruption for this. Even if there's a third Mon, flamethrower, it's whatever. Okay, only 2 Mons. A Pyroar though. Probably lives eruption, so we'll fake it out. Whoops. Definitely not Lava Plume, because that'll hit my own Rillaboom. Actually, that was a lot of damage on Fake Out because we're 10 levels higher, so I think this still KOs, yeah. Ronnie slapping Gary's sister. Ronnie was such a douche. I couldn't stand that guy. All because he stole the second Pokemon from Little Susie, man. Like, what are you doing, bro? If I was in that game, I'd have slapped the shit out of Ronnie, man. Total jackass. I still never get over that guy. Alright, Eruption. Right back in the game. PP ups in here, man. PP max. I gotta get my PP up. Come on. Yeah, Ronnie was a tool, man. Goon and Vileplume. Well, we fake out the Goon. It's pretty easy to rinse and repeat. We also might run out of fake outs because there's probably gonna be more than 10 battles in here. But yeah, you know, because of the 10 level difference, like, even some water types are probably going to drop to Eruption. Some. If they don't have really good SPDF. Because that 10 levels makes a huge difference. Alright, what else you got? This thing embarrassed me so bad in episode 1 of, whatever that game was. Oh, I don't even have Flamethrower. I still have Lava Plume, that's right. Pokemon Insurgents, which we still gotta do this weekend. And nobody asked, but in case you're wondering why it's been so long for Insurgents, I still have not had time to grind up the save file, man. Really busy week at work, working overtime every day. Just didn't have the time. I wanna make sure I don't miss something here. There's those 10 rare candies where Giovanni would normally be standing. Bro goes, do you think this lab coat makes me look cool? No, not at all. I know, bro. I was slacking. Well, it's mainly because every time I get home late from work, late at night, I just edit YouTube videos instead of like grinding the save files. Normally I'll do both, but this week I only had time for one or the other. We'll fake out the rat and erupt. But you're right. You're right. Your boy was slacking over here. You know me, man. I need all the beauty sleep I can get. I need all the help I can get. So I had to make sure I still got a few hours every night. At least so my body could hold up at work all week. We're swinging 16K a battle. We're just chunking money right now. The Wreath and another shiny stone. A Water Z crystal for free. Not bad. I know, I'm just playing with you. But what's up with you guys, man? Were you all busy this week too, or just normal stuff? It all depends for some of your guys' jobs, like if you'll get real busy before holidays, but I'm sure for most people it's probably just like a normal week. Muck might actually live in Eruption. Even at 10 levels lower, this guy's got a lot of SPDF. Never mind. I hope everybody had a good week at work. Y'all are having a good start to your weekend. Especially for those that have a 3-day weekend, man. It's going to be a good one. Okay, on to the next one. Oh, actually, this is the end already? Oh, this is like this... Bro, we barely got any money here. We might have just got 100K. This has got to be the smallest one yet. All the other Evil Team bases have so many more trainers. 145, we started at like 35K, so we only got 110K out of this place? Oh, that's unfortunate we pulled Team Rocket, bro. That was lame. That's alright. Oh yeah, Zogo, I'm sure that's right, that's true. So your plumbing was hella busy. Yeah, because everyone's like getting ready for the holiday weekend and stuff. We don't need to go to either place. But we could go here to buy nature mints and berries. We could also go here. It's kind of lame, but you can get a hint. I've never like shown you guys this before, but it gives you a hint as to like the type of the gym leader or something, but I don't know. Oh, okay, I see what you said too, Mystic. That's what's up. Well, that's good. Yeah, Coach, you had to work today, bro. That's tough. Having to work a Saturday on a 3-day weekend. I guess we could go here and get some more potions. We might as well spend some of that cash we just got. Let's do this. By the way, we have not seen Mr. Wahey all day today. We'll put $1,000 in the mystery machine. Never know. Yo, I didn't even know that was a possibility. Chat. Somebody might have to clip that, bro. What? I did not know that was a possibility in this game. I just said, I was like, you put $1,000, you never know. I wasn't going to say like a crazy item because I didn't think a Master Ball was going to pop out of that. What the heck? That was insane, man. Okay. Wow. Do you sell Protect? I don't know how to get Protect in here, but you don't have it if you do. Yeah, I didn't even know. I didn't even know that was in the item pool. I never would have guessed that. Bro, what? Ain't no way. I was about to come here and buy more Pokeballs too, but okay. Yeah, that's why you. Hold on. Let me take this opportunity to liquidate most of the bag again because we are filling up a little bit, and it's full of stuff that I'm literally never gonna use. So I know this is cringe. This will take a couple minutes, but that's kind of how my work is too, Mystic. Let's see. I ain't never gonna use that. Or the Protector. We ain't never. If we're down bad where we have to use a Rhyperior to win, chalk it for your boy. Same with the Sachet. Ain't no way, bro. Max Repels? No need. Gentile? Not interested. The Power Belt. What am I gonna be EV training out here? Get out of your mind. I guess we can keep some of this. I'll use those up. But because we have, we only have 3 Malasadas. 3 Malasadas realistically is probably enough. I was gonna sell everything. Oh, we have heal powders. Or is that the one for? Okay. I always get confused on the powders and the herbs because like who ever uses those in a playthrough, you know? So heal powder's like a full heal, and so is a Malasada, so we actually have like 6 full heals. That saves space in the bag. I'm never going to use Silvally. Alright, now we're up to 150k. I don't know if some of these balls work. I don't have 1 level ball. We must have got that from Ball Guy. Like, do dive balls work because you can't get to the ocean floor? I don't know. Probably. No way I got a Master Ball. That was crazy, man. Okay, let's get some potions. Because I usually never go to this place, so. But we're not far enough in the run yet where you sell maxis. I'll still take a half dozen hypers for 9k. I think I'm just going to dip out. Unless there's a really good attack. Let me look at the squad here. What are we missing? By the way, I still think I have to get to the next threshold. Which would be 65. Everyone's got pretty good sets. Oh, we didn't check Moth yet. Definitely want Sludge Wave. Oh, this set's horrible. That's so bad. Acid Spray's kind of nice, though. We can get all the good moves at the move tutor, guys, so we probably don't use... I'm gonna get out of here. Alright. Gym leader number 5, right? We only have 4 badges? I thought I had 5 already. Okay, so 18 total types in Pokemon. We have seen 4 of them. So there's still 14 types on the table. We just can't see water, grass, ghost, or normal. I'm feeling fire or electric. Either way, we're going to start seeing perma, weather, and terrains at this point. I'm going to say fire. That was like my gut instinct. Blaine. No. Even more, way more obscure than Blaine. Chili. Chili. I think was his name. I don't know. The 3 gym leaders in the original Black and White games, they're like a waiter trio, but they have the fire, water, grass core. Oh yeah, that's right. Elite 4 members are possible too. Honestly, I mean, I hope I'm wrong if I say fire, because I might lead Typhlosion Rillaboom again. This is kind of fun, but let's get up to the level cap real quick. Yeah, it probably will be an Elite 4 member. Melanie, okay. Ice types from Sword and Shield. I'll save the rest of those fake outs. Any attack you do will take out Chansey as level 1. Oh no, it was 55. What am I saying? We just battled a whole bunch of people. Yeah, Whitney again. If you keep saying it, it will happen. I'll tell you that. Let's use some more of these potions. This lead combo is kind of nasty though. It's just if I'm right about fire types, we're absolutely cooked, and we really don't have switches. We'd have to go like Moon Moth, which would be so bad. Fire types would actually be a horrendous pull right now. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm going with Chili. Let's get in there, chat. Please let me be wrong. Oh, it's Malva. It is fire types. Oh, we finally pulled an Elite Four member, which is kind of cool, but dude, fire types is actually so bad right now. Ooh, we don't have a good matchup for fire at all. Oh, man. I mean, Typhlosion's still gonna hit like a truck until I take damage, but we could fake out Ninetales. The only issue is Rillaboom. Rillaboom's Assault Vest, so it can live. Even if Shandy overheats, I feel like we could still live. Yeah, Rip Monkey's right, bro. We gonna have to switch into Iron Moth, but now again, we don't know if Ninetales is Drought because Sun was auto set up due to being this far in the run. So Monkey might be faster than Shandy though, deadass. We could also fake out Ninetales and Infernal Parade. That wouldn't one-shot Shandy though. Oh, this is such a tough turn one. Look, Monkey has to get off the field, I know that, but it can live a hit because fake out makes us only 1 Mon hits, and we... Oh, I'm Naughty Nature. That's not ideal, but... Oh. Spadef's only 135 with the AV. Shit. Shandy might actually blow this thing up. I should have just went Adamant. I didn't have another mint. 111 speed, though, like, there's a world where this could be faster than Shandy if it has nothing on it, right? So we had a 12 IV and 48 EVs. There's a chance this could be faster than Shandy. We won't know because I'm going to click Fake Out. Priority move. Oh, chat, this is so sketch. And Infernal Parade is not strong enough. 156 special attack. That might actually KO Shandy. Again, like, I really want to go for Eruption, but because these could be Flash Fire Mons, we fake out Ninetales, and I think we just Parade Shandy. I think I could take a hit. Well, if this takes it out, which I don't think it does, then it won't even matter, but yeah, that's about what I thought. He missed Fire Blast. No way. Oh wait, the sun's up. My Assault Vest ain't even gonna save my ass at all, man. What am I talking about? Low key, we might just have to sack Moth, which I don't want to, but I need to get a free switch into Moon. Rillaboom's got to get off the field for Fake Out later. And this is faster than Shandy, so we just paraded again. Well, it's not surprising I'm faster. I'm timid and it's a Typhlosion, but best possible turn. No damage from the opponent. Okay. Okay. Moth's got no EVs on it, but I'll start spamming Sludge Wave. I can switch into Magneton too. Magneton would get one shot, but interesting, because that's on the field. Maybe we discharge. Like, we could wave and go Magneton, or we could discharge and go Mag. I like discharge to hit Talonflame a little bit harder. We still got Fake Out in the back. Well, discharge is not going to hit that hard, but you also, like, there's also, keep in mind, there's 4 fire types on the field, right? So even though Sunny Day's up, well, I mean, I'm probably going to switch out Typhlosion because I don't really want to damage myself here. Both these attacks hit my Typhlosion. Sludge Wave is stronger because of stab, but discharge would really mess up Talonflame. But I say that there's 4 fire types on the field, meaning that getting in Magneton this turn is actually probably free, because neither one of them probably clicks a fire move. Talonflame's about to Brave Bird. I think it's going to Brave Bird Typhlosion, so we discharge. And we go to Magneton to take the Brave Bird. I don't know what Ninetales is going to do. It clicked Fire Blast and miss turn 1. It's probably going to... I don't know. Oh, it's going to extra... Oh, you did Flare Blitz. Why? Well, Iron Moth's dead because it's going to extra sensory it. That'd be my guess. Or it's Confuse Ray or something stupid, but... A para here, we go a long way. Doesn't matter. That's a big KO. Big KO. Para? No, not the Heat Wave, bro. We might lose Mag. Oh, Mag has a Violite. But the sun is up. Oh, the sun is out, baby. Damn. We're losing Magneton. There's nothing I can do to save it. Sheesh. We actually probably lose both this turn. But that lets me reposition Rilla and Moon. Oh, Rilla's so bad in this situation, bro. The fake out's really nice, but like, where do I go from there? Type thing. I want to target. I'm going to Sludge Wave. I don't think I get the Sludge Wave off, but if I do, we're in a really good spot if we get this Sludge Wave off. Magneton's going to get targeted by one of the two, and hopefully not with a spread move. I know there's a chance Moth can get off the wave. If I do, I'm in a really, really good spot. Really good spot. I might as well just discharge. Whatever. Oh, we're... Okay. I didn't think I'd be that fast. Yeah, because I was saying, I think that takes out... I think it takes out Ninetales. It was going to be close. It was going to be close. Hyper Voice... We were going to live Hyper Voice too, bro. That's fine. She only has one more Mon, though. And we have Rock Slide on Moon. So Moon comes out, obviously. And I don't even think we fake out. We're literally going to one-shot everything with... I think we just go Typhlosion. I was just waiting to get Moon in safely, but we lose two good soldiers, man. Dang. Yeah. Rock Slide was going to bone everything regardless of this. I just had to get it out safely. I couldn't let that thing get chipped. We'll quick attack to break a sash on... Potential sash on Doom. But yeah, as long as we double hit with the Proto Boost, ain't nobody living this. Especially a Pokemon with terrible physical defense. Alright, like Houndoom. Damn it, bro. Magnezone was going to be so lit, too. 5th badge, good news. Bad news. Lost a couple of good soldiers. All things considered, though, Moth was the newest member to the team, so it didn't have many EVs, but it's still a really, really good Mon. Dang. All things considered, right, you got to think about the lead matchup we had against that. We had Rillaboom, Hisui, and Typhlosion against a, against, what's it called? Like a fire type lead, right? So we were cooked if it was fire types, which unfortunately it was. But good news is we got a chance to rebuild. Typical or poison? I don't want to go to a poison route, bro. What am I gonna do with that? Unless we get Mux or something. Mungus. Typical, I don't understand typical, like, right? Obviously, there's probably going to be a couple normal types, but they be putting the craziest Mons on typical. Okay, okay. I was going to go typical until you just typed that. Let's spin. Let's get an Ariados and a... What? Those are not poison types. Okay. Okay. Very good bug type. Wait. I need somebody who can surf, bro. I just want to check my water encounters. None of these dinglings can surf, huh? Pain. We're at the route just north of Cherry Grove City, by the way. This is fire. That's not a good matchup, though. I gotta get out of here. That's a really bad matchup. Because if that thing has X Scissor or Bug Bite, I'm about to lose Rillaboom. Oh, Venomoth was the last one. Venomoth is a cool Pokemon, but, you know, Quiver Dance is more for singles. So we might actually take Diggersby? Diggersby or Scoliosis? I mean, we obviously take Scyther. Duh. Yeah, the return of Scizor, bro. We lost 2 Scizors already. They were gonna be very, very good in this playthrough, man. Very good. So we definitely need another Scizor. You should definitely live this, right? It's not that strong. Okay. We definitely need Sizz, man. Like, I would have won 2 runs if I kept my other 2 Scizors, so this is good. I don't think it really matters who else we take. It's just fodder for the gym anyway. Sure, we'll take Venomoth. I don't know if there was another route after this, though. Oh, Sleep Powder. We could actually use that. Maybe. If it gets to the point where I'm clicking sleep Powder against the gym leader, we might be cooked at that point, but we'll save that in case we have a bad lead matchup and we'll switch out. So let's make sure the Scyther doesn't have like 0 IVs, but as long as it's got halfway decent. Ah, it has Swarm. Those are really good IVs though. Okay. Okay. We could put Rilla... Actually, I guess Moon in front. I don't want to waste a thing to wake up Typhlosion unless I have to. I'd rather just save the resources for later. Just run around and grab the items. Okay. It helps if I hit the button. Slack? Slack ain't bad. We just need one of these little blue things to be a metal coat. But, it'd be nice to ensure that we find it, because we're going to go to the move tutor guy who sells all this stuff. Oh, it's an apple. Great. We're playing Purity Forest out here. But there's no guarantee he's going to be selling it, so randomly finding it on the route is always, like, low-key goated. Alright, we can work with this. I'll add him to the thing here in a minute, but let's do it next time I get in a battle. I'm trying to, like, avoid some of the trainers. I don't really want to fight them. Let's Dragon Claw this guy. Let's add Scyther up there. And Venomoth, I don't even know if I have. I do. Okay. Imagine bro lives on 1 HP and just clicks Draco. That would not be good, chat. It's very bad. Okay. One more Grandpa, and we're at the new level cap of 65. Let's get it. I really feel like Rillaboom, like the AV's nice, but I kind of want to put a Z crystal on it, right? That's kind of the whole point of this run here. So I'm gonna see if I can buy like the grass crystal at the move tutor. Because I also don't know how the base power is gonna work if we do Woodhammer Z move versus regular. Oh, great, there is a bug route over here. Wonderful. So I don't know how that interaction works with the base power of Z moves. I mean, I do know, but I don't remember exactly the conversion. He doesn't have the grass one though. Deciduum Z. Alola Raichu's. That's a fire. Alright, do you have the metal coat though, bro? Because I don't think I have one on me. Yes, I saw metal alloy. I was like, no, don't troll me like that. Okay. So we're back. We're back. Right into Scizor. Also, hidden ability patch. Do you have that for the monkey? He does. Nice. And you know what? We have a Swarm Scizor, which was really bad, but we never used the other one. We never used our ability capsule yet. So we can still get Technician. We'll use the metal coat on Scyther. Okay. Coming together, coming together. Update the sprite, make it Technician, give it Swords Dance Bullet Punch. That's all we need, man. That's all you need. And Bug Bite. Okay. See? He already got Swords Dance, Bullet Punch. We just need Bug Bite, because it'll get the boosted power being 60. Slightly stronger than X Scizor, and we can still berries too. So we'll use the capsule on Scizor. The Technician, yes. And now we can actually get Grassy Surge, Rillaboom. So now we have all the nasty priority. We got Bullet Punch and we're going to get Grassy Glide now. Ooh, baby. Yeah, no, Scissor's the GOAT in singles. It's not that good in doubles, but... especially if... well, we just got past the Fire Gym, so that's a good thing. What do we do? Okay, now we can juice up everybody because we got hella money, so... Breaking Swipe's always interesting because it hits both, right? Maybe Breaking Swipe over Dragon Dance, like, because we're playing doubles. I'm telling you, we're never going to dance. But Breaking Swipe to hit both, lower their attacks. Rock Slide to hit both. Again, I don't have the brain for doubles, but I can get down and dirty if I have to. And with that being the case, we need a better... we need a more powerful single target attack than Claw. But I don't think we get one because Outrage is kind of dumb. Oh, it'd be Dragon Rush. That's terrible. Outrage is lame because in doubles you can't pick your target. It just hits one of the two at random. I don't like Outrage for doubles. Boomer. I forgot about the... well, I know she went to bed now, but Nikki said something earlier about the nickname. Oh, Psyblade? Fire. We don't need Night Slash then. Inferno, yeah, right, buddy. Scissor would be a good mon for Protect, actually, because we have like an empty spot there. I just don't know how we find Protect. Kind of the issue on that. Why does this Venomoth have all physical attacks? Doesn't matter. We're not gonna use it anyway. And back to Moon. Okay, we're gonna have to pay for some attacks here, which is fine. We got the cash. This is a really good start. Really good start. It might be the last gym battle. I'll see if I can push for a 7th. We'll assess. We'll assess after, but we got to get past the fight first. So Moon could use something stronger over Dragon Claw, but I don't think we're gonna get anything. Right? I'll Scale Shot, but... nah. Okay, Rilla needs Glide now for sure. And he didn't have the Grass Z Crystal, which is kind of lame. Well, at this point, I think we drop Drain Punch, actually. But you need, like, Drain Punch or a ground move for, like, Steel types. But I kind of like Fake Out, Knock, Glide, and then what's our 4th, right? Woodhammer over Drain Punch. You kind of need coverage for the Steels. Which I guess I can work around because I do have the Eruption. Malva did get pwned. Yeah, we lost some good soldiers. Let me think about that. This thing has the fully juiced up set. 3 good moves plus quick attack for picking off Sash Mons. This is pretty good. We can maybe use... oh, Heat Wave is kind of tempting over Plume. I like Plume, but... well, you have Protect here. Can I get that for Scissor this way? Oh, here's Bug Bite. I would love Protect on Scizor. You know, normally you want like CC or some kind of extra coverage move, but for doubles is different, man. Even Helping Hand might be a thing. Okay. Protect. Now at least we can spam Lava Plume. You know, Protect on Rilla to spam Lava Plume is also kind of nice, but I'll pay $900 for Acid Spray. Actually, that's not bad. That could actually help. I think we're good, man. I think we're good. Yeah, Venomoth and Scissor are the replacements. Oh, Zogo said you missed. Okay, my bad. I didn't see that message about missing it. I think we're good. We'll look at the items here in a minute, but in terms of sets, I kind of like where we're at. I like that. I like this, but I'm not huge about Drain Punch. Again, for singles you wouldn't want that, but for doubles you can get away not having Drain Punch or ground coverage. So I think we dropped the hammer. I think we put Wood Hammer on it. This is nice. This is real nice. I can dig that. Lumberry, you know, I don't know. We could actually get a Z. I think Psychic Z Crystal might have been for sale here. I think. That could be a Z-Mon. I kind of like where we're at with this. Quick attack, you know, again, kind of an L. But for doubles, picking off Sash Monza, you always got to have a check for that. Even though literally everything on our team has priority, almost. Okay. I think Leaves will be our another Z-Mon. So Scizor can get Lum again. It's not really a doubles thing, but I don't know. It's kind of whatever. Venomoth I'm not going to give an item because we're going to lose it when it gets KO'd. Rilla still has AV, which is fine for now. I need another mint for Rilla, though. Where are we at with our mints? This pocket. Honestly, we might just go Sassy Rilla, because we have Fake Out, and we have, This is crazy, because I would like the attack boost. But now we went from negative Spidef to positive Spidef. That's going to help with the AV, and we have priority moves with Grassy Glide and Fake Out, so the negative speed nature is not that big of a deal. What else do we have? Typhlosion is timid. Scissor's lonely. That's fine. We can make Leaves jolly for now. Again, I'd rather all these guys be adamant, but till we get those, this is fine. Okay, let's just check a crystal and let's go. I think we actually go to the mint shop after this. Yeah, okay, Psychic's here. That's what I thought. Dragonium Z. Oh, we gotta do it. Dragonium Z is how we juice up our Dragon Claw. I didn't really like Dragon Claw, but now we have a way to juice it. Okay. So now we have Dragonium here. We have the Psychic one on Leaves, and we're gonna have the Fire one on Typhlosion, right? No, we have a coin. I gotta take that off. We don't need the coin anymore. I lost the Fire Crystal on Moth. No. Was she selling it? Okay. She's had the Fire one like every time, oddly enough. Okay. Okay. Let's get in there. I think, well, there's still one more route to go, but... So now we have 3 Z-Mons. We have Lum, Scissor, AV, Rilla, and 3 Z-Mons. I'll give Venomoth the coin. I don't care if we lose it at this point. We have enough money for the run. Okay. Now is there a... Okay. There is a Nature Mint thing here, so let's try to find some adamants. Do we pull Rival again? No. You sell mints. Ah. Pain. Alright, we'll take the heal and go in then. Chat, go ahead and start getting your guesses in for the next gym leader. We still have 13 out of the 18 types available. The options you don't have are Fire, Water, Grass, Ghost, and Normal. Good luck, have fun. The other 13 are on the table. Let's see what we got. Oh, he's just selling this stuff again. Oh, you got a booster. I'll take a booster. But again, I kind of like the idea of just a Z crystal on this guy the whole way. Ooh, Skyla's a fire guess. That would be a tough one because there's so many different types that are also part flying. She could have a very diverse team. I kind of like where we're at though with this, right? So now we've seen fire and we've seen water. So The two hardest things for Typhlosion would have been going up against fire and water in terms of spamming eruption. So the next worst thing would be rock or anything that's, you know, oh, Jazzy, you gonna get that right eventually. Like, yeah, steel types. Well, I'm thinking rock for the sandstorm boost. Steel types get, never mind, they get melted, but we're gonna do the same combo again. And I'll go ahead and make a prediction. I will say it's gonna be a psychic type gym leader. And I'm gonna say it's gonna be Tulip from Paldea, Scarlet Violet. I'm gonna go with Tulip. Again, I hope I'm wrong. Like, I hoped I was wrong again about fire. The reason why pulling Psychic is going to be horrible when we do is never mind, actually. Psychic normally takes place in Psychic terrain, but we have Rillaboom for grassy terrain. So, Psychic terrain, the reason that's so bad, blocks priority, and our whole team has priority. What? Valerie? Okay, yeah. Interesting. The Fairy Gym Leader from X and Y, the first ever Fairy Leader in the history of Pokemon. I didn't recognize the sprite for a split second there. Honestly, we're just going to spam Eruption. She's going to have terrain. A shiny Sylveon's fire. Okay. Interesting because Rabombi is going to have Shield Dust, right? So it doesn't actually flinch from Fake Out. However, that would be the more likely scenario for a Focus Sash Pokemon. So I'm still going to click Fake Out, but it doesn't flinch. Just putting that out there. And we'll go for the Eruption as well. I mean, Typhlosion's probably... that's a big hit. Really lucky you missed Stun Spore, because that could have screwed Typhlosion. I don't know where we'll never know where Stun Spore was going, but that would have been really bad if that hit. Really bad. Alright, Sylveon lives, obviously. What's it going to do? Pixelate Hyper Voice is bad. That hurts. We get the grass. This also tells us speed tiers. So Sylveon's slower. That's not great. But Rillaboom is AV and now we're sassy. Oh, the only issue about Typhlosion taking the chip is now Sylveon lives. It would have lived Eruption anyway, even if I was at full health because of the recovery. But now we have to glide Sylveon and Erupt as well. But Ninetales probably tanks. It's okay. Rilla, that's fine. Rilla has AV. It can live Blizzard. It can. And we do the same play next turn. Same play. Oh, Poppy. Yeah, Poppy the Elite Four Steel. That was such a classic fight. Okay, Ninetales doesn't live. We might be in. This team is disgusting. Actually, it's so good. We're going to do the same thing. I think just glide Sylveon. And just keep spamming Eruption until I have a reason not to. Don't care about it. This Pokemon's terrible. Yeah, shiny Sylve, like the bubblegum, super clean. Glide it, Erupt on it. This will put it in range where Eruption takes it out, obviously. We only need to do about 3 HP with this Eruption, but Alcremie is going to live it. It's got some decent Spit F. Yeah, I took it easily. But that will not live a Grassy Glide. And again, we have AV. This is not stabbing it. It's not going to do that much. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, man. Come on. Who else you got in the bag? Alcremie's not a threat. I'm not even going to target that. I'll just double into whatever else comes out. Yeah, I think that's a threat. Chat, if I could ever teach you guys one thing about battling Pokemon, you attack the threat. Just remember that. Yes, is it annoying to, like, leave annoying Pokemon alone and not attack them? Yes, because they make the battle very slow. Alcremie's going to do what it does. Other Pokemon that'll paralyze you, Toxic, Iron Defense, whatever, man. You cannot let threats sit on the field. They have to be eliminated. So we have to glide this. And honestly, I'm just going to Erupt again. Glide probably one-shots anyway. But even if it doesn't, yeah, that's Eruption will take it out. Citrus. Maybe Eruption doesn't take it out. I think it does, but regardless, you can't drum anyway. Because you're under half. Get outplayed, Valerie. And now, because of the grassy terrain recovery on Typhlosion last turn, it's actually Eruption strong enough to take it out. Yeah, Ozzy's not living that either. Okay. GG's. We didn't lose anybody. I mean, she got one more in the back, but it doesn't matter what it is. It's 2v1. And we still have... it's a Binky. That's going to get blown up by a... I would say we still have Grassy Glide intact, but... Yeah. I'm just going to Infernal Parade this. We don't... I should have Z moved. Noob. Eruption, obviously, it didn't matter what move I clicked, it'll take it out. But because Glide was going to do like 70-75% easy. Honestly, I thought I'd do a little bit more, but we're sassy. That's why I didn't do that much. This is such a sassy monkey. Alright. 6 badges. Boom, man. Oh, we're on fire right now. We are cooking, chat. We're cooking. That's all I'm saying, Shadow. Already know. I can't leave you guys on that cliffhanger. We have to go to Legendary right now. Right now. Venomoth, thank you for your participation on the team, but your services are no longer needed, okay? Thank you. But we don't need you no more, Venomoth. Who is this? Don't care. See you later. Next. Although Porygon Z is actually kind of cool, but what do we got here? Gooch? We've already used Gooch before. The only issue here with not taking out the Monzo, that was kind of a mistake. Although, actually, I don't think it matters. I think Legendary is always equal level as you. We'll take out Gooch. You like how I just made a U-turn on that PZ? Nope. Don't care. Oh, I should have Z moved. What am I doing? We got to showcase that for the people. Whatever. We'll hit level 69 just in case it's at 65 still. But I think the Legendary is going to be juiced up. We really need this to be something good, man. I don't care what it is. Unless it's a Cresselia or a Lugia. Because they apply no offensive pressure. Anything but those two. And maybe the Snail from Gen 9. Wo Chien. If it's one of those three, we probably leave the Moth on the team. But other than that, it's going to get swapped out. Now, can we one time get one of my top 5 favorite Legendaries, right? All I'm asking for here is Kyogre, the GOAT, Zapdos, Urshifu, Heatran, Landorus T. Give me some power, man. Stop throwing Registeel and Regirock in my face. Cresselia. Come on, man. We need the power. Give me a Mewtwo for Shadow Beast, man. Let me see the Mewtwo one time, huh? Cosmomum? You're lucky I don't know how to time you out, or I'd give you a timeout. Regice, yeah. Chat, what if it's Regice after what happened earlier today on stream in Mystery Dungeon? How funny would that be, actually? I wouldn't even be mad. If it's Xerneas, we win. We win the run if it's Xerneas. This Pokemon is terrible, but it's better than the Moth. What am I supposed to do with this garbage, bro? Although Poison Fighting is kind of like a Shice combo, but oh, did Jazzy timeout T-Pair? No, dude, this Pokemon's so bad. All right, how do we beat it though? I guess we'll take the coin off this. We could lead with Moth, try to get some Psychics in, because it's gonna get an Omni boost, but. I hope you're back already. Yeah, no, exactly. I don't know how to time out. Look, I'm not hating on this Mon, but I just think it's weird. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I forgot about these things, to be honest. I did catch them in the Blueberry Academy. I had fun when I went to school there, but... I got a question for you, chat. Who was your favorite out of these, the Loyal 3? My favorite was, the little monkey, Monkey Dory. I like that guy. I'd be shocked if one of you guys actually picked the bird. No way you said the bird, bro. I was just going to say, like, in my opinion, it's Monkey Dory 1. Pretty big gap. This guy number 2. And then who the hell even cares about Pheasantipity? Are you serious? You actually picked the... There's no way, bro. This guy said the bird one. I was just setting that up, too, to say, like, nobody's going to say that Pokemon is terrible. You would, bro. You would. That's why we love you. Oh, man. Alright. We can now throw Pokeballs at it. Will I use the Master Ball in this? No, chat. I will not. I'm going to try Sleep Powder, even though we don't need to do this. We'll probably catch it, but just for the lulz, we'll put it to sleep. Venomoth. If we do end up winning this run, and Okidogi puts in work. Chat, I don't want you guys to forget about Venomoth and the contributions that it made to the squad. Much appreciated. Having Psychic on this to hit this thing 4 times super effectively actually was pretty big. Because with the Omni boost, that would have been hard to take out. Especially with physical hits. But Venomoth, we appreciate your services. We'll see ya. I can't believe I'm going to use Okidogi. Who is this dude? It's like half dog, half raccoon. What am I looking at here? This big ass tail. Alright, let's check it out while I download the sprite. Look, in this particular like double battle format with Toxic Chain, this could actually be good. I'm not excited, but I'm not hating on it either, you know what I mean? This guy's cool, this guy's cool. Okidogi. Plus it would go nice in the thumbnail or whatever, but it replaces Venomoth. We can cook with this. We can cook with this. It's nice to have a fighting type too. Like an actual bona fide fighting type. P-Jab, Brutal Swing, Crunch, and Super Power. Okay. Let's go beat up the Chansey and see what else we can do with this. No, you're right. Psychic Gym incoming. Pain. That's actually facts. With Psychic Terrain too, that's so bad. But again, we got the grassy terrains. We'll switch it up. Yeah, I agree, Shadow. I agree. I think this ability actually is pretty nice. Because we can definitely get some free Toxics. You know, especially for Pokemon that might live with a Sash, they'll just go down the same turn with Toxic. I agree, Shadow. Okay, yeah, I'll pull it up in a minute, pair. But 6 badges down, so we've seen 33% of the gym leaders. Or here, I'll do this first to give you guys a longer time to guess. I'll switch up movesets and stuff. So here we go. Fire, Water, Grass, Normal, Ghost, and Fairy. 12 more types on the table. Ground, Rock, Steel, right? Which are all going to have Perma Sandstorm. Electric Gym, which will have Rain and Electric Terrain. Psychic for the side terrain. We still haven't seen Dragon. A lot of options. We've only seen 1/3 of the gyms. Tate and Liza. Yeah, it's only one of them. I think it's like Liza every time, but I know what you mean by the guess. A couple Roxannes. Yeah, Rock is going to be tough, especially if I lead with what I've been doing. Like, Rilla is going to be fine against Rock, but special attackers like Typhlosion aren't. But I kind of like this lead because of the options it covers, right? Like, Rilla can handle the Rock types and the Ground types. Typhlosion can deal with Steel if that's what we pull. Electric would be a little weird, but again, we'd overwrite the terrain anyway. We don't need to lead Rilla either. Like, we can do some funky plays, right, where we let terrain go up and we switch in Rilla turn 1, but I don't like switching turn 1, so I'd rather just lead it, and it has Fake Out. But for example, if I put Iron Leaves out there and we bring in Rilla, boost up Leaves, that'd be kind of cool. But let's check everyone's moves now that we are... Ooh. Force Palm a little cheeky, actually. Oh, never mind. We have Super Power. We'll be able to juice this guy up at the move tutor. I kind of like what it already came with. I mean, we don't really need Double Dark. Doesn't Howl affects the whole team, right? In doubles? Again, that's one I don't really know. I'm pretty sure it does. Brutal Swing also hits your own teammate. It hits everything. So maybe we go Howl to get a little cheeky attack boost for our teammate. You know, if it comes down to... Well, we only have one special attacker with the Eruption guy. Okidogi can Howl and boost up everybody else. Sure. Actually, bro's a good candidate for the black belt. That's not bad. Okay. I think we go, chat. I think we go. Well, obviously we're going to do it, but I think we're good. We'll use the last potion, get it out the bag. We'll heal up. What do we need now? Like 80? Oh, Lemonade does 70. Fine. You can chug a couple sodas real quick. I think we go with if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I think I'm going Rillaflosion again. This combination nasty. Brawly. Brawly's a good one. Oh, Clement. Clement is a name I haven't heard in a while. Did we check everybody else's sets? I don't think I did. I was just looking at Dogi. Although no one's really going to get anything useful at this point. No. Oh, Woodhammer. I don't think we need Drain Punch. I think it's time to bust out the hammer. Okay. We're good to go, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's keep rolling with this combo and try to get the 7th badge. I'll make a prediction. Let me try to get something different that you guys haven't called for. So I'm seeing like fighting, steel, electric, poison, rock, flying. I'll pick, and psychic. I'll pick a dragon type person. I'm gonna say it's Drake, the dragon type Elite Four specialist from the Hoenn region. And Loki, I hope I'm wrong, because I got a really bad lead matchup if I'm right. Okay. Lorelei. Ooh. Somebody guessed Lorelei earlier, too. I remember seeing that. Mixed feelings about this. Rillaboom, not good. Hisui and Typhlosion, very good. Now, if she has some water-ice types, maybe I stay in with Rilla. We could still stay in and fake out turn 1, but she has Lapras. We fake out Lapras and we shit on Delibird. With, now see, with the snow, like, it ain't gonna do much, you know what I mean? My glides aren't gonna do much, even if they are water type. Woodhammer would bone Lapras, but I think we fake out Lapras and Erupt. Delibird's probably the Sashmon, but does it look like I care? No, I don't. If Delibird doesn't have a Sash, by the way, he's cooked. No way you live this. It's good damage. Ah! You would. Spikes is crazy. What are we doing with this Delibird? Okay. Honestly, I don't think I need to Woodhammer. I think it's a... Because of that damage, Grassy Glide will put it in range where another Eruption takes it out, actually. Again, the damage is reduced. It still does a shit ton. But damage is reduced for ice types on the physical side, right? It's a mechanic that not a lot of people know about because it was implemented, you know, very recently. It didn't used to be a thing back in the day because snow used to be hail, which caused damage like Sandstorm, but now they made snow be the physical defensive equivalent of what special defense does for rock types in the sand, so that's a threat. That's a major threat. It might click Fake Out into Rillaboom. Oh, and Walrein. Walrein's such a douche. Either way, I gotta get out of here, but I'm so tempted to hammer Walrein into Oblivion, but there's two options here. Dude, I love Weavile. You like Weavile too, Sprouts? I love Weavile, man. Love this mon. But there's two options here, right? It either fakes out into Rillaboom to neutralize the turn, because I will flinch, obviously I can't attack. Or, behind door number 2 is an Icicle Crash, which probably just one-shots Rillaboom, so Rillaboom's got to get out of here. Now, the reason why it won't try to fake out Typhlosion is because Ghost type it can't, so it's either a fake out or a crash into Rillaboom's spot. So we gotta swap accordingly, probably into Sizz. Because they might actually double Rilla. And then because of Scissor's Bullet Punch, we Erupt again. I don't even care if Walrein Water moves into Typhlosion. It's not gonna take it out. But then we Bullet Punch Weavile next turn to finish it off. Oh, you just straight up crashed? Why would you... You crashed into Typhlosion? She's tweaking so hard. Why would you crash into Typhlosion when I had a whole ass Rillaboom on the field? There's no shot. Did she predict an ally switch? I don't even know if Typhlosion learns that. That's a problem. But we could double into it depending on what comes out. What's up, Flavio? How you doing this weekend? Welcome in, welcome in. Walreign's actually faster than Scizor. Okay. Ooh, now we're in a tough spot because first impression would be to Bullet Punch Frostlass. Click the fire move to take it out, the double into Frostlass, but Walreign just Swords Danced. It would one-shot Typhlosion with Liquidation, so... I think I still BP Frostlass. Maybe. But we have to switch here into something that resists water. Like Rilla. But I mean, this full might also... Why would you click an ice move into... Yeah, Frostlass is going to spam D-Bond. It probably will. If it has a sash. If it doesn't have a sash... Well, actually... Scizor might not one-shot with Bullet Punch. We didn't... Well, actually, it won't because of the snow. Because we didn't SD yet. I can't do much to Walreign in this position, so, like... Bullet punching it or bug biting it, it does like 30%. It doesn't even matter. I think we BP Frostlass. But here's the thing, right? You're a Walreign that just clicked Swords Dance. Why would you not liquidate into Typhlosion's spot? That has to be the play, so... The only issue is if I go Moon or if I go Rilla or Leaves, right? They're all weak to Ice, and you might make a bad play and not liquidate and click an Ice move. We could go Dogi and try to get a super power off. But keep in mind that Walreign got grassy terrain before Scizor, meaning that Walreign is faster. So is Scizor faster than Okidogi at 140? It's not. That's a really slow-ass Scizor, damn. Okay. I'm going to go Okidogi here. And if Okidogi gets grassy terrain leftovers before Walreign, that will tell us the speed. And then if Okidogi's faster, we'll superpower into Walreign. I like this mid ground. I like it. Yeah, I was gonna say you don't need a sash because if the snow wasn't up, that one shots, but it is liquidation into that spot. I think I take that. Yeah, Okidogi pretty thick. Watch the grassy terrain recovery. We're gonna learn something here. The game's not coded correctly because now Scizor was the first one to get grassy terrain recovery when he's the slowest one on the field. So that must have been a glitch because I clicked Bullet Punch. Anyway, now I don't know if... So this is how it normally works in Pokemon. The order of how they get their leftovers recoveries, in which case grassy terrain affects everybody here because they're all grounded. That will tell you the order of the speed. Same with Sandstorm Chip, whoever's taking Chip first from stuff like that. But because Scizor clicked Bullet Punch, the game... Right, it's not programmed correctly probably for that, so... It must have thought that Scizor was the fastest one on the field when we know it's not. But I'm going to Superpower Walreign anyway. That Frostlass is gone. I think Superpower might get it from here. It should. Okay. So Okidogi got the grass before Walreign did. It was just really confusing seeing Scizor get it first, because that's not how it's supposed to go down. Okay. I think we're in a pretty good spot. Although Dogi ain't doing much at this point, my -1. There goes grass and... Wait, I think the snow is still up. Ooh. Ooh. Not Jinx, bro. I think the snow is still up, though. Jinx can't one-shot a Scizor anyway, so I'm just going to Bug Bite it, because it'll do a little bit more than Bullet Punch. I don't want to lose Dogi already, though. So we go Leaves. We could go Moon. I'm predicting Jinx to Psychic into Dogi, right? Why would you not? You know what? Moon live in an Ice move anyway. Whoever has better Spadef between Moon and Leaves is where we go. Is that 185 versus Moon? Was Moon 184? It's literally better by 1 point. Alright. We go Leaves. Doesn't matter. Scizor's gonna Bug Bite and then finish it with Bullet Punch next turn. I just need something that can live a hit, right? Okidogi was not going to live that. So the Psychic move was obvious. Well, you never know. Okay, that actually still one-shots. So going Leaves for the resist or Moon for the immunity was good, but they're both weak to Ice, so never know. That was pretty easy. That was pretty easy. Oh, I'm in my bag right now, bro. Where are we at? Oh, we're almost at 3 hours, though. I think that's actually a good spot to cut it off. Let me add the 7th badge. We're still going to get a sneak peek. So, 7 badges is it? You think that's like a weird spot to cut it off, which it is, because why not just get all 8, right? But in this particular game, 7 badges is the exact halfway point in a run, because you need to win 14 key battles in order to win the actual run. Oh, this sets up. Ooh. I think I know my route. I think we start off. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, but the YouTube recording. We'll talk about the stream, but we might keep going on that. But I'm gonna cut off the YouTube recording here shortly. But I think next time when we come back for this, whether it be later tonight, tomorrow, whatever, I think we go dark deal. To be honest, we don't really need to go anywhere to change up our team. We either go dark deal for sure. Like, we go dark deal to start. We might go here to move tutor to juice up Dogi. Or we go here to look for nature mints and then into catching contest just for no reason to like see what pops up. But to be honest, this team can absolutely run through the rest of this. They absolutely can. Wow. This is a hell of a start. Really, really good start. Now again, I'll explain why I say it's the halfway point. So you have to win 14 key battles for a run, right? You can see the first 12 key battles right here on the trainer card. 8 plus 4 in the Elite Four. That's 12 out of 14. After that, you have to beat a champion, which is not our rival. That's the 14th fight. But the 13th fight is against a champion of some region, right? They're not going to be glued to any specific type. Most of the time they are, depending on who the champion is, but they could have very diverse teams. So that's the 13th fight. There's some kind of champion after the Elite Four. And then the 14th and final fight is against your randomized rival, which in this playthrough, or this particular run, we pulled Shauna yet again. So I think we already beat Shauna. No, Shauna was... I think Shauna was the one that had the Xerneas on the second attempt. And we lost to Shauna. That might be... But I do remember fighting Shauna as the rival on a particular run, so... We'll keep talking about the stream here in a minute. We'll see what you guys want to do for the rest of the night, but... In terms of this particular YouTube recording, that is going to do it for part 18, season 2, episode 4, however you want to look at it. Actually, I think we're way past that now, but I'll probably end up calling it part 18. We'll just have a long running list. So that's going to do it for part 18 in the YouTube recording. But stay tuned, man. This is a hell of a start. Look at the squad up there. You're going to want to come back to watch part 19 when we finish this thing off. So we start with the 8th gym leader, whoever that may be. Then we got 4 Elite Four members, a champion, and Shauna as the final fight. So stay tuned, man. This is gonna be a hell of a finish. There's sometimes we get to this point and we're already limping to the finish line. Oh, baby, this is anything but a limp. This is a full 110% hard 90s, 40-yard dash, maximum sprint, man. We're running. We're a train that fell off the tracks, man, and it ain't stopping. It's coming downhill fast. So whoever that gym leader is and the 4 Elite Four members, y'all better get ready, man. Because this squad right here is coming real soon to a theater near you. Alright? That's going to do it for part 18 in the YouTube playlist. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the action today. I had a hell of a fun time piloting this team. So I'm excited to see where it goes. But to anybody finding this in the future over on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the action. And I also hope you have a good rest of your day, wherever you go after watching this video. Alright? Take care. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.